So without further ado, why don't we get into session 32?
That many already?
Yeah, we're that far in.
Shit.
So the last time we left off, the party fought off. Wow, great start. Last time we left off, the party fought victoriously against the a returning Trudor, and now have access, and with that victory, now have access to a mine, a gunpowder mine, in which sorry about that. In which Kadagath has said that he'll be able to get miners working again at most 5 days from then. And as a party, we're making plans. As they were making plans, and revealed and learned that there was a white, the rumors of a white dragon that lived up in the colder district, up in the colder region of Eshbia. They received a message from Cinder saying that Arley has the next destination, which is Frox Brary. So the party is planned to first head over to Jesmium, if I'm correct, and then from there head over to Frox Brary.
Yeah.
On their initial trip, they had a re-encounter with a familiar old man who led them to a little side cave, which had a protected chest, as soon as I can't remember who, someone swiped at it, undead skeleton minotaurs rose and attacked them. Party took care of them with ease, like it was nothing. And so now we pick up from there. We pick up from the aftermath of this fight. And you see the old man walks up and says, "Sorry, I didn't remember it sooner."
Sorry. The things that are all around us trying to kill us. You forgot about those ones?
Yes.
He's old.
My good friend Corra here nearly died 4 times yesterday.
All in a day's work.
I'm just kidding. It was Takari. Takari nearly died 4 times yesterday.
Oh, well.
That's normal, though.
Sorry. Anyway.
It's only in close combat.
I'm gonna go open the chest. And you see he just slowly starts to walk over towards the chest.
Why should he open the chest if he didn't do shit?
Now, you see, Now, as you see, I have locked it with a magical spell, in which only I can open it. And when someone else tries to open it, or even touches the chest, all that happened.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone else touches it, it'll get reactivated, but for now, I'm gonna go open it. And he reaches over, touches the chest, and you hear an unlocking sound, and the chest opens. And he goes, "Well, you know what? I feel bad. You guys have this. Whatever's inside, keep it. Whatever you don't want, I'll take it."
I look over the old man and see if there's anything worth anything in this chest.
Can I do as well? Investigation check or
Oh yeah,
or
make
anything?
an investigation check.
So it's to the shit.
I don't know shit.
So behind.
I know a lot of shit.
you yeah, Corra, you know some shit. First number, presuming?
Yeah.
19. Yeah, Takari.
It just looks like junk.
Kind of hard to tell from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
But as for Corra and Hugbear, you look inside, and this is what you gather. You guys both you guys both find that there's about... This chest only contains 70 gold pieces. And that there's also some... what looks to be some art objects. You got a gold locket with what looks to be a painted portrait on the inside. There's a fancy looking copper chalice with some like silver filigree on it. If you don't know what that is, it's sort of like the fancy like texture or patterns. You see there's a black velvet mask with silver threads, and then there's also, you see a carved bone statuette. Corra, with that 21.
Yes.
No, you roll a 24. You roll a 24.
With the 24.
With a 24, you find a dark purple prism.
Okay. I'm gonna take the prism. And I want to take the mask.
Okay.
I don't know what anyone else wants. Those are what I want. And obviously, money. We can split that. What does anyone else want? Hugbear, what do you want? Because you see things too.
I'll take the carved bone statuette and just be like, "This your old lady?"
That's my wife.
Yeah, your old lady.
How dare you make fun? Yes, that's my wife. But she passed away long ago, sadly.
Is
Scale of
the
1 to 10, how old is she?
portrait
Oh, she was a fucking 11.
is the portrait in the
I guess
necklace?
I'll go back in statue.
Is the portrait in the necklace also his wife?
Yeah, you take a look at the locket, and you see there is a female human with long brown hair, blue eyes, and then you look at the locket, the picture in the locket, then you look back at the bone statue. They look kind of the facial features looks about the same.
So we're leaving her the locket as well. Right? Or him the locket as well.
I'm sorry, were you
I
asking?
suppose we're not monsters.
And also, you hear the old man go, as soon as you pull out the prism, or he sees you have the prism, he goes, "Oh, I'd be careful with that if I was you."
Why?
Well, you see, that is a special item.
Do you care to explain?
Well, this will allow you, if you're a spellcaster, to store a spell. Can allow you to store spells inside of it. And I'm pretty sure it's empty right now. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm the most important person to have this.
Quick, let me put a spell in it.
He knows all magic,
He does know all magic.
Yeah.
I will toss the prism to Bob.
Bob was not paying attention and she dropped it, I promise you.
It'll be a quick, "Hey Bob," and then toss it up. Softly, like not enough to break it or anything, just a soft, gentle toss.
Baseball throws it.
Do I have to roll to catch it?
Sure. Make a dexterity check.
If one of you put once it's stored in there, anybody can hold it and cast it. Yeah.
17. You catch it. Bob, please add Ion Stone Reserve to your inventory.
Ooh.
Takari would walk over and you can go. Sorry.
Does it store a spell in it?
Essentially what it does is you can store up to 3 levels of spells. So you can do a 3rd level spell, 3 first level spells, a 2nd level, and a 1st level spell. So you can store spells into it, but in order to store into it, you still need like the components that are required, etc. But if like you can store it in there, and then someone can, and then I believe the same person who stored it can cast it out.
Oh, okay, so I can't be like Anora puts fireball in it, and then when I'm like desperate, I'm like fireball and blow myself up.
I don't think that'll work. But
Okay.
I can take a look. I can take a look during the break and double check
Cool,
the rules
cool,
on that. But I'm gonna assume not. I'm gonna assume only the same person. I'm gonna assume. Yeah.
Any creature can cast a spell of 1st to 3rd level into the stone. Okay, into the stone.
Into the stone.
Yeah. All right. I thought it said that. Yeah. I'm like reading it, and that's why. No, it's okay.
And then, yeah, we're just gonna take, at least for me, I'm gonna take the mask because I think it'll go nicely with my little dress. And we'll take we'll leave him some of the money, but we'll take some of it.
Alright,
Because
well,
we're not horrible people.
so there were 70 gold total in those four art objects. So how much of that are you taking?
We'll take like 20 gold. You know, taxes and all.
So we all get 4 gold each.
I'm taking money.
I mean, you can have it. I don't need it.
We'll,
The rest
we'll
of
leave,
y'all don't pay for shit.
So-
We'll all go places.
we'll leave
Bob
the man
is
20
still-
gold.
Bob is still independently wealthy, and my cat just caught a mouse.
Nice. Alright, so you only take 20 gold out of the container. Of
We're
the
nice.
of the art objects you take so far, you took the mask.
And we took the prism. We're letting him keep the
Statuette
locket
and lock it.
and the statuette.
What about the copper chalice?
Does anyone want a cup?
What is detect magic still up from Anora? They were pinging magic things.
Sorry, no, that was for me, but yeah, it might be. Gunzi?
How many rounds was last combat? 3 rounds?
Yeah, probably cast something with.
I'll say you're on your last 10 seconds.
Okay. Do I detect anything?
Besides, ignoring everyone else, ignoring the usual magic you sense off of everyone. The only thing different you sense is that prism that Bob has.
Nothing on the chalice?
Nothing on the chalice, nothing on the other, like, art objects.
Nora wants the chalice.
God, Anora just pilfering this old man.
Alright, so Honora... Okay,
He's
so...
very adamant about it in chat.
Okay, so... wow. Okay, so Honora takes... Yeah, I fucking see you, Kiki. So, Honora...
Maybe just be here for the game.
God! Just don't die. So, Honora gets the copper chalice. And then you're leaving the locket and statuette behind.
Yeah, for the old
Along with 50 gold. Okay.
Pause 1 second.
Okay.
Kiki, get your sick ass to bed.
She's waiting on results, so she can't really sleep.
Good point.
All right.
Alright, and so the old man goes, well, thank you for helping me for leaving some stuff behind. I very much appreciate. I think I'm going to take some of this stuff home.
Yeah, where do you call home?
The road is my home.
Wow, I've never heard a sadder story in my whole life.
Have you heard your own?
Yeah, but I have a house. I could have had a kingdom.
You think they treat... You fight in one war and you think they treat you better.
Like, if you want a home, there's always like this old kingdom that I kind of run over in Noflius. You're welcome to stay there.
Keep in mind,
Hugbear,
he's not
sure.
the only ruler. As much as he wishes he was.
You know what? I'll take up on that offer.
Yeah, cool. What do you do other than, bug travelers?
Well, I travel.
Uh-huh.
Do you bug yourself when you travel?
Yes, but sometimes I annoy myself too much, so I just have to give myself space.
I'm just saying, because, we have rent and taxes and stuff like that. You're not going to be a burden on our new city, are you?
Oh, no. I will not. In fact, I could be beneficial.
How so? Do you know any
Do you
magic
pinky
spells?
swear? Because Bob only takes pinky swears.
Well, you're talking to one of the finest wizard warriors back during the old war.
Would you happen to know the spell called Greater Restoration?
That's more of a healing spell.
I'm aware.
But, I can go look through my book.
I swear to God. We're going to be, being just trampled on our city. Our cannons are failing. And all of a sudden, Yahoo! Fucking fireball wizard over here.
He's our new cannon.
What was his name again?
Terry.
Terry?
Terry.
Terry.
Terry the platypus?
Terry the platypus?
I mean, the voice is almost there.
Terry the platypus!
Terry.
Sure, let me go look at my book. And he turns around and starts slowly walking. It gets to the incline. Oh, this is going to take a day.
Oh my God. Bear just grabs him by the waist. And we start going up the hill.
Didn't we make stairs?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice bicep.
All the better to squeeze you with.
Okay. And so you guys find yourselves out and head over back to where your horses were kept, and somehow they managed to stay in place. And the old man goes up to his horse. Before you go, let me go check my spell book like I told this little one over here. And you see he pulls out like a fucking tome. Excuse me, big man, could you just hold it for me?
2 fingers.
Oh, that... strength check. It's a pretty thick book.
I could literally lift 2,000 pounds.
Well, just do this. Just spread your fingers if it's a thick book. Just
Oh yeah, with these. Just... Oh, thank you.
Not this.
I'm gonna need to open it. So, could you hold it in a way I can open it?
Oh my God, 2 hands.
Do you want me to help your friend or not?
I'm holding it with 2 hands.
Okay, thank you. And because go through. You said greater restoration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Are there pictures?
No, it's just words. You just see words and equations. In which, Hugbear, with your newest magic item, some of it starts to make a little sense.
Yeah, can I kind of tell what kind of magic this guy's rocking?
Sure, go ahead.
Arcana check?
Oh yeah, Arcana check.
Hey, I'm smart now.
You read the book, you read the pages, quick glances as he goes by. It's mostly, as you see, it's just mostly been evocation spells.
Yeah.
And with a little bit of variety every now and then. And he goes and he goes, aha! Here it is! And Hugbear, as you look down, it is the spell of Greater Restoration.
He's got it.
Cool. Do you have it prepared by any chance?
Well, it's in my book. I can let you copy it.
What he's saying is he doesn't have the juice anymore to do the spell.
Gotcha. Sure. What would that check be?
Does his ego look hurt at all when I say that?
Actually, he just flips you off, and then doesn't look back at you, but just flips you off. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
With advantage because you're also a wizard.
What is evocation specifically?
Evocation is more of the damaging type of spell, so like Fireball is an evocation spell.
So 16?
Okay. Yeah, you managed to write it down into your spell book. You managed to write it down with your spell book just fine. You may have to ask Terry for some help, as there are some chicken scratches some parts, but he manages to translate it for you, and you have greater restoration in your spell book now. It still requires the components to be able to cast it, which I believe there's a cost component to greater restoration.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think it's like a diamond. Let me check.
We just can't be reviving people and restoring people willy-nilly.
Yeah, greater restoration, a diamond dust worth at least 100 gold, which the spell consumes. So it's in your spell book, but you still need a diamond worth 100 gold pieces to be able to use it.
How do I add it as a spell in my book?
Because it's not really part of your wizard list, you can't really add it, but just know that you have it.
Okay.
Just make a note somewhere.
In the notes tab. I have so many things in the notes
I'm just
tab.
gonna ask him straight up. What's the coolest spell you have?
The coolest spell? Whoa. Well, you see, that's a long list. How about this? When you get back, I'll tell you that. Because I don't remember a lot. Who are you?
Oh, God. Terry, just go to Nofliasile, okay? We'll meet you back there.
Okay.
He's not gonna make it there, is he?
He's good as dead. We might as well just forget he ever exists.
I mean, between the first time you met him and now, he's lasted a long while.
Before he leaves,
Mm-hmm.
can I cast Talk to Animals?
He's not an animal.
Damn.
Horse, though.
Speak with animals, and I'm gonna talk to the horse that we gave him
Takari's
before.
horse, yeah.
Takari's old horse. And I'm gonna tell the horse. Did the horse have a name, Takari?
She called it Haldir.
Can't say that.
Haldir. Haldir.
Haldir.
Haldir.
Haldir.
I can't say you, so it's fine.
I'm
Hot
from
air.
Texas. The word gets real weird. And she's gonna tell Haldir. You hear the twang? Anyway, that you remember the way to Nofliasile?
It's been a while, but yeah, I think I can recall. It's west. It's like southwest up here.
Can you make sure that even if he tries to veer off into a random direction, that you take him back to Nofliasile?
I will try my best.
Even if he's like, let's go this way suddenly. No, you're gonna go the right way. When you do, and she's gonna like write on a piece of paper out of her pocket. She's got lots of paper in her pockets. A little note that says that he's supposed to be there and that he should be given shelter. And she's gonna put it on the horse's, like in a pocket on the horse, on the saddle, so that.
Hugbear's just asking that, hey, how do you stop getting attacked every night? Like every night we're on the road, we seem to be attacked by something.
Better rolls.
Luck?
It's weird. It's like every single night we travel on these roads, we get attacked by like legendary creatures, but you're just out here walking.
Well,
They pity an old guy.
Well, Do you straight up attack them?
But
No, they
usually-
straight up attack us.
Well, if they're not showing aggression towards you, don't show aggression towards them, and you'll be fine.
All right, Takari. Next time you just talk to them.
What am I gonna do?
We'll send Bob and Takari to be our negotiators, and we'll see what happens.
We're all gonna die.
More or less, yeah. Did you want me to cast that sending spell to Arley for more to get more information on Frox Brary?
Yeah, as soon as you have that, I think we need to do a long rest first, don't we?
Yeah, eventually, but
I thought you didn't have that spell until we did a long rest.
yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
In the morning, that would be great.
Alright, I'll make sure I prepare it then.
All right, old man, you good?
What?
I put the old man on the horse
What?
and slapped the horse's ass. Get.
We're slow down. And you see,
Hi, Holder.
and he, Bob, before your spell runs out, you hear from a distance. You hear the horse from a distance. Why was I paired up with him?
Just lucky, I guess.
And then he just disappears from view.
Takari's like, she looks apologetic to her horse, like, I'm sorry. It was not my choice. But it was a choice.
Well, we weren't gonna give him Frank.
It's been through enough.
Could you imagine how sad Frank would have given up by now? He's at home, safe and sound.
Frank's retired.
We didn't see Frank the last time, did we?
It's been a while.
saw Frank.
It's been some time since you last saw Frank.
Someone kept telling me that he was turned into glue. But he was not.
All right, what time is it?
It's about
About time for you to get a watch.
it's like
Ooh.
it's about afternoon,
A sundial, sir. A sundial.
late afternoon. So
All right, well, we
you
got
got
some
another-
walking left in us.
And so you guys pick up your travel towards Jesmium, and eventually nighttime comes around in which you got to pull over to the side, make camp, pursuing Tiny Hut, and then make it through the night, wake up the next morning, long rested.
Yeah, Hugbear's gonna ask Bob, where the fuck did you get that pickle? We've been traveling together all this time. You have
Well-
not what?
I bought a cucumber at one of the places we went, and I put it in my pouch and forgot about it.
You've been pickling a cucumber during our entire journey.
Yes.
That's amazing. Can you pickle more at one time, or is it like a one pickle at a time deal?
I think if I had smaller pickles, that cucumber was really big. It was like, ooh.
Next stop, we're getting like 12 small cucumbers, and I expect you to pickle them over a short period of time and share pickles next time.
Okay.
Because, like, if you could create a whole army of forest people, maybe you can make us some pickles.
You can make us a small army of pickles.
Weird.
I don't want them to be sentient.
Sentient pickles.
I don't want them to scream at me before I eat them.
Don't eat me. Don't eat me.
Okay, maybe I'm off pickles. You win.
Why do I keep thinking of Veggie Tales?
I'm thinking the same thing.
You want to talk to
All right.
We're gonna get sued. Let's keep going.
And
That's why I
so,
sang it wrong. I purposely sang it wrong.
and so, you guys go into your journey once again, heading towards Jesmium. You've just crossed the border, and you just got one more day, and then you'll make it like late morning. During your travel, at one point, about early afternoon, you look over. As you guys are traveling, you look over to the side. You see a tiger.
Can I do an Arcana check to make sure it's not the were-tigers?
I was about to say a tiger or a tiger person.
Make perception checks.
I'm gonna perceive that shit.
Can I do it at advantage since it's a proficiency?
No.
Is this your favored foe?
And never mind. 23?
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Hugbear, hard to tell. But as for everyone else, yeah, that is one of the were-tigers.
So they're following us now.
What are they doing way out here? Weren't they in Hestein?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should we talk to it?
I guess I'll like raise one hand and like walk towards you. See if we can do a little negotiation instead of just murdering them.
You see the
We
tiger.
would just murder them.
The tiger looks over. You see the tiger squints, and then gets up onto his hind legs. Oh, hello.
You're a long way from home.
Well, it depends. Well, how it depends how you define home. But we're talking about Hestein. Yeah. Shortly after meeting you, we were asked to leave Hestein.
By who?
Some guy that apparently whose father runs Hestein. Big, sort of a biggish elf with a greatsword on his back.
Did they pay you to leave?
No, they just asked us to leave. And so we traveled around here because we thought SGB and Jesmium probably a little more towards our favoring. We kind of realized forests, not really kind of our territory. Grasslands, however, that's us.
Bob is like purposely staring at Takari and then staring back at the were-tiger like
Takari's not even acknowledging Bob's face. Like, she's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hugbear is going to.
and then Takari will cast message to Bob. She's like, I don't know what my brother told him.
Hugbear is going to offer them. How many of them are there?
There were the last time you saw them, there were 7.
And how many are there here?
Right, you see one of them.
Is the rest of your gang here with you?
Oh, yeah, we made camp a little ways back that way, and you see points like behind him.
Well, listen. I feel like we may have been somehow involved in your de-homing, and I feel semi-responsible. We do have a home in No Fleece Isle. We've built walls and have defenses. You're more than welcome to stay there if you give them the name Hugbear, they'll certainly let you in. We have fighting pits as well if you ever wanted to make some coin.
Well, we'll think about that offer, but we'll more likely just camp outside because we're not really into civilizations. I mean, when you met us, we were living outside of the actual civilization of Heston, and so we'll just probably make camp like on the road somewhere.
That's fine.
Just don't go too far into the trees, because sometimes they talk.
What?
Unless you know Sylvan, then you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I will bring this up.
They're really nice unless you attack them.
Good to
You
know.
don't know that from experience, though. Just from stories.
You offer us a home, and now you're starting to scare us about this place.
Well, listen, I know what it's like to lose a home, and I offer them 70 gold, and say this will get you back on your feet, hopefully.
Oh, well, it's much appreciated. I'll talk to the rest of the gang, and we'll see how we feel. And like I said, if we do accept our offer, if you come back to Northleaf from Jesbium, you may see us there, along the side of the road.
Perfect. Just don't loot tourists.
Oh no, we're not. We're not gonna do anything bad to them. No, we'll probably just be residents just from a distance.
Fantastic.
What is your name? If you don't mind me asking.
We don't trust you that much yet.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Never did anything to harm y'all.
Got them kicked out of their homes.
we killed a bunch of teenagers.
Alright, well.
We might forget.
And I guess, unless we run into each other, enjoy your day. And I see he goes back on all fours and starts running back.
Hi, kitty.
With any luck, we'll have seven more guards there. We're slowly building an army of our own. Trees and guards and werebeasts.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Soldiers, tigers, and trees. Oh my.
Starting to sound like freaking.
Well, if we can find some Warforged and
We should have stolen the Gorgons. We missed an opportunity.
Technically, they were trying to kill us.
Technically, we were trying to kill them.
who is the real monster?
We're all
Wish
the real
we
monsters here.
Maybe we'll meet another dinosaur and I can convince them to come home with us.
Yeah, that's kind of the hope.
And I can help.
A menagerie of beasts that will protect our lands while we're away. Or eat each other.
That's the deal about chaos.
We do have laws, Hugbear.
Yeah, you tell those laws to your T-Rex.
We should start carrying around like a letter so that when we send somebody to No Flea Asylum, they can present the letter to the guards at the gate and then they'll be let inside.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like a letter with all of our signatures and like a little header that's like looks like Hugbear's paw, like on the back of our armor.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
What
think
do you-
we're at the point of keeping people out of our city yet, are we?
Not yet,
Oh,
but
not yet.
We're not rich enough for that yet.
I mean, you have a defense. You do have a defense system of just ballistas right now.
We have a defense and defense.
Yep. layers.
We have sending going out to.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully so.
What do you want me to ask?
Hey, what's the big deal? Why do we got to go up to old Frozenberry?
Frozen berries.
And
Can
do
it-
the
can it-
Frostberry.
Can it wait? Can we go stop off at a volcano first?
And
No.
does Frostberry taste like Frostberry?
Corra,
I can ask.
Corra, I need to kill a freaking giant and steal its soul. I need a belt.
His pants keep falling off.
Are you okay?
Hugbear wears pants?
I don't know.
Look, that's exactly where my brain went. I was like, I don't think Hugbear wears pants, but I don't remember.
That's up to you, Hugbear.
Hugbear, do you wear pants?
Canonically, I think I have like almost like a skirt thing going on, like a kilt.
A kilt.
It's
Nice.
falling off. He's lost weight. It's falling off.
His skirt's falling off. Alright, so you cast message to Arle?
Sending. Sending.
Sending to Arle.
Yeah, message is way too far out.
Yep.
Yep, just asking what is going on in Frostberry.
You get a reply. Hello, Takari. Rumor has it that Frostberry is under a curse. And that curse could have been laid upon by the Order. Look into that. Come back when you're done.
Who does he think he is? Our boss?
A little bit.
Takari will relay the information about the potential curse.
So I think we're a little bit cursed.
Eh.
Get attacked every night.
Wasn't
Yeah,
like
to
two
join
part-
this order.
wasn't two of our party members cursed?
Oh, Nora was cursed.
Anara was cursed, and then I think Hugbear got cursed by a gnome.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I was very briefly cursed into not remembering you guys or us going to the Fae.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been
There was
cursed.
that, but
There
there was
was
like
also
a time before that where
Yeah, early
Uh,
in the campaign, you had an interaction with a gnome, which made the gnome not happy, and so he cursed you.
and then
What?
Takari secretly removed
With something
the curse.
we apparently forgot about.
Shit.
This was way at the beginning.
I was going to say, with something we all apparently, except for Takari, forgot about.
I was wondering
Yeah.
why it burned when he peed.
Like Takari found the curse right away. I was like, remove curse. And you never noticed.
Yep, you never noticed.
Oh, great.
Wow.
See, and I've been role playing it that way. Yes.
That was before you knew all magic.
Awesome.
Uno memento.
Okay. And so, I guess, without, unless you guys, anything else you guys want to talk about, you guys travel the rest of the day, make camp, tiny hut.
Well, I don't think we even discussed if we're going to actually go to Frostberry and do the thing first.
That's
I
right.
mean,
All right,
I think
so
it's a general consensus that we are.
because right now you're close to getting, you're 1 day away from Jesmium.
Which is how far to Frostberry?
To travel from Jesmium to Frostberry,
Yes.
it would be give me a second, I'm doing math in my head. 5 days,
5 days.
which you will arrive probably late afternoon of the 5th day.
Okay.
Okay.
That's doable.
I mean, if we go and do Arle's questy thing, we can always go and do the thing for Hugbear that he wants to do afterwards. And then I guess we can go slay the dragon for Anora, who's awfully quiet today.
She's getting remnant pains from her wear arthritis that we got rid of a long time ago. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, those phantom pains.
Where arthritis is a bitch. You look towards your bigger friend Hugbear, and you see that like a little square rectangle appears in front of him, and it says "Stand by."
His brain is thinking.
He's thinking about all the magic things he can do.
I do that sometimes. Just think of all the magic things I can do.
Some of them you won't let me do.
It's not that we won't let you do. It's the why do we need an army of the dead following us around killing things? That just seems a little evil.
For a little bit more protection. Not necessarily killing things, but
Why can't we get an army of living things?
Oh, I wish I had cast.
then you actually have to pay them.
I wish I had detect good and evil so that I could check Takari.
She is a noble. She doesn't understand needing money and stuff.
Mhm.
She's got that silver spoon.
Neither does Bop, though. Bop doesn't understand money, but she also doesn't understand the importance of money.
But Bob also doesn't understand being rich.
Bob just sees it as like a persuasional a route of persuasional options.
Yeah, people seem to really like this stuff.
There's persuade, deceive, intimidate, bribe.
much bribe.
Much bribe. I have coin. How much of it? Yes.
Pretty much.
That is for me to know and you to figure out.
Here, you count it.
Especially once she was given those sapphires, Pop's favorite thing to do is just throw a sapphire at people. Just like, here, have it. Go away now.
Wink.
Totally not trying to delay things for Infinite to come back so he could give his opinion.
Right.
That's what I was kind of waiting for, too.
So keep role playing. Keep going.
Where can you ping on the map about where we are?
Okay. Sure. Just give me 2 seconds here. You guys, zoom in a little bit, are about here.
Okay.
So we can either go
So you
to
get- so you get-
Frosberry that tastes like Frosberries, or
Which-
we can continue on to Jesmium's.
which is not that far away. You just gotta go through one more long rest,
And then on to Swebsnos.
which is
That's not. That's home.
Yep.
Home.
Oh, you know what? We could do that real quick. Catch Anna up.
Yeah.
While we wait for Infinite to come back. Oh, wait, he's back.
Oh, he's back. There he is. I see a moving chair.
Guess I don't get to know things.
Yeah, you'll be out of the loop forever.
Sorry about that.
Infinite
Gosh,
forehead.
Infinite. You came back too soon.
Oh, yeah.
They were gonna tell me things.
What'd I do?
They're gonna catch up Anna on what's happened since they were last here, and then
You can still absolutely do that.
I'm not allowed to know things.
But Hugbear, as you were staring off into space, they were debating about what they should do about travel.
What do you think we should do, big boy?
How cursed are they? Like, how long have they been cursed? Do you have any idea?
He
Like,
didn't say about that part.
I mean, a curse is a curse is a curse is a curse. It's not gonna. Could be going on for like 200 years. Another couple of days isn't gonna be a big deal. What's a couple days in a curse?
Well, depending on the curse.
I guess.
Yeah, depends on the curse.
Well, okay.
Wouldn't you know these things, Hugbear, with your vast, infinite knowledge?
What do I gotta roll?
For what?
How bad can curses get?
Yeah, make an Arcana check. So far of all the curses, so far the only curse you've seen is Anora's curse, in which you saw lasted basically all of her lifetime, which is like a century. So you get a good idea that curses can last, if not taken care of, they can possibly last forever.
Long time.
So like 5 days. We'll give them 5 days in a curse, and then we'll get over there.
Or we could go to Frox Brary, get some berries, do the thing, then go down to Swevsnos to the volcano, kill your giant, and then go home.
No, the dragon.
Then we'd go home. I'd get my badass belt, and then we'd go fight a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going into this thing being strong as fuck.
So we're closer to Frox Brary right now than we are to Swevsnos, and the only thing closer is the city of Jesmium. And I don't really kind of want to go see the queen that we
Dump.
foiled her plan and caused her daughter to marry your friend.
And cause they wanted to be together. Yeah.
She married the king of the land still.
Just different king. New king who dis.
So if we skip Jesmium and go to Frox Brary and then go down to Swevsnos, we can go back to Jesmium on the way home to go get the belt, and then we can go up to Egron to go kill the dragon, and then...
I think it was still in Estrubia.
Was it in Estrubia?
It was in Estrubia, just in the colder parts of it.
Oh, okay. We can go up to Estrubia to kill the dragon, and then go back to the person that wanted the dragon scales. I don't remember who it was.
Oh my god.
I think it was like Malros or something like that. I wasn't there.
Frox, Nos, Jez, Nof, dragon, the tiefling, the hot tiefling. That's what it was.
Alright.
What's up with hot people without me?
That was all Anora's doing.
Fine. I suppose. I'll fight one more curse before I get my power up.
Yep.
So, Frox Brary it is then?
If I die here, I would be so pissed.
I'm not gonna die.
Well,
Sorry,
to be
Mom.
fair, I did just learn a new spell, so if I get the components for it, I could bring you back.
Greater restoration cures death.
I think
Great.
so.
I don't think so. Unless I'm like frozen in ice or stone.
I have an ice spell. I could freeze you.
She can raise the undead.
You could come back as our undead bodyguard.
Greater Restoration ends a charmed or petrified effect. It ends a curse. Any
okay.
reduction to a target's ability scores, and any reductions to a target's HP max.
I don't know unless Sonora has a spell that could bring you back.
I mean,
Give me
I'm
a
sure we
left
could
foot.
find someone who could bring you back for a price.
Also, Takari, make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
You feel uncertain about the Greater Restoration spell that's in your book. It's not that Terry had it wrong. You think of how the spell you got from him should be the spell. But you have an uncertainty about it, but you can't point out what it is.
Okay. I don't know what else I could do with that. Unless Sonora has a spell that would bring you back.
Wait, you just won't die. We already agreed that no one was gonna die. Takari keeps breaking that rule. But we
Yeah.
already agreed no one was gonna die.
They didn't die. They just went unconscious.
I almost died.
Big
You were-
difference, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just really dark.
Not helping your case.
Gotta quit trying to die, babe.
So
I'm not trying to die.
So you guys are. So what are you guys doing? Travel-wise, what are you doing right now?
We're gonna go to Frozen Berries.
All right. So you're
We're
skipping
gonna deal
Jizmi.
with the curse,
All right.
and then we'll deal with things, right? Is that what we decided?
Yes.
Or did I just make an executive decision?
Both?
Sure.
All right,
I
so-
think we're going to Raspberry then.
As the leader of this small country.
All right, and so you guys begin traveling. Now you travel. This will take You still have to travel near Jesmian or to get on the road towards Frostberry, but you're not going to go into Jesmian. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so you just before you get to Jesmium, you have to take a long rest so you make it through the night. And then the next day you wake up, you start heading towards Jesmium, get on the sort of like the road path that sort of like almost surrounds Jesmium, and get on the road to go left, and then start heading towards Frostberry. And then just skip Jesmium and start heading towards Frostberry. I need someone to roll me 2d4s.
I got this.
All right. Okay. And as you're riding towards Jessamine, you start to notice that the terrain goes from a luscious green grass to just solid stone and rubble, as Frostburg is more of a mountain. Is more of a mountain region. Corra, I need you to roll me another d4.
There you go.
It's either going to be really good or really bad.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah, that is what that number is.
Yep, just
For sure.
Didn't you miss her, Kunzi?
yeah.
You know, the people I work with like to say that someday I'm gonna get punched for the mouth I have.
Now, why would they say that?
Because it's probably gonna happen.
And so, as you guys are traveling, whoever is actively looking out for anything, make a perception check.
Can I do it with advantage because of my ears that I'm listening to?
Yeah, advantage.
Can I do it as well? Because I'm proficient.
No. Proficiency doesn't mean you get advantage. Proficiency just means you add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
I have magical fox ears.
And then foxes have foxes have an ability that gives them advantage on perception checks that are based on hearing. That's why she gets advantage. Not because
I don't have inspiration, so I'm trying to get
A better skill. Yeah.
and you're trying your best, and I appreciate it, but
24.
all right, 15. Oh no, you rolled. Okay, so 11. Wow, natural 20. Yeah. Takari, you don't notice this, but as for everyone else, you hear from the distance. You hear some the flaps of wings. As it seems to be getting a little louder. And you also, Hugbear, I'll say you notice this. You also hear, meh.
Oh. Fun. Do I see beasts?
And you can just barely see from a distance. You see, flying towards your way, you see a lion with a dragon's head and a goat's head and dragon wings?
If there's any chance to, or anywhere to hide, I will tell my friends, let's hide on this one.
I will hide.
Alright, I need everyone to make a stealth check for me.
I will listen to the big band.
Takari would put the hood up.
Op is going to roll again.
Okay.
Does a 23 do it?
Bop is fucked.
Okay, hold on.
I'll re-roll to yours. I'll use one of mine.
Okay.
Not much better.
Okay, so let's see, what do we got? So let's... Bop rolled an 8. Twice, so 8. Corra rolls a 23.
That's the lowest I can go.
Honor rolls a 10.
Yeah.
Hugbear rolls a 14.
Yeah.
And Takari rolls a 20. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Okay. You guys go try to hide, and you start to get the feeling that it didn't go well. As you start to hear, you hear the wings start to fly closer to you, and now you start to hear there's a second set of wings.
Bob tried to hide underneath her.
Well, hold on. Let me okay, give me a motherfucking minute.
Go. Get on our level. Hurry.
Look how stealth Corra is, right?
So place yourselves where you try to hide.
Hmm. Bob tried to hide.
You should be.
Right.
You should be able to hide your characters. Should be able-
Here, but underneath her axe beak.
I'm trying to hide like under and within these rocks.
Oh yeah, you do so. So everyone else, where do you attempt to hide?
So legit, Bob tried to
Very
hide
moved
under
by-
a giant bluebird.
Hugbear is just going to be in the middle of the fray, which is
Echo. Here, let me get them out for you. You can place them where you want to place them.
I want a chocobo.
And I'm just gonna move. Just gonna move them back a bit. And let me. And as these creatures approach, this is what you see.
Yeah.
You see these large, weird-looking creatures. It's a lion's head with a goat's head and a dragon's head, and you see it has a body of a lion and then wings of a dragon.
Can I?
This one notices. This one, they both appear to not see Corra, but this one manages to see Takari also.
Wow. Okay.
This one
Well-
doesn't see Takari.
Wait. Which one?
The one up top sees you.
Oh. Okay.
This is this one, and this is this one.
Creature 1, creature 2.
Can I make either an animal handling or a nature check to see if I know what they are?
Nature check.
Can I do as well?
Sure, go ahead. Anyone that wants to make a nature check.
We know the same. I guess.
That would have been really cool if everybody rolled 18.
Corra, it's kind of hard to tell when you're not looking. As for you two, you guys know that you guys have heard about these creatures. They're called chimeras. And since it looks like the battle's about to begin, I need everyone to click on your tokens and roll for initiative.
I don't
Oh.
They don't want to chat?
They don't appear to be in a chatting mood.
I mean, we could try. You never know. And I have no spell, so this is what I get.
I'll roll for Nora here.
Wow. Such opposite spectrums for both of these guys.
Oh. Wow.
21. Alright. Who has not rolled? Honora?
Rolled for them.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. What did Hugbear get? 6?
I got 6, yeah.
Okay. You stayed, and so I'll add Honora, in which they rolled. Where did they go? A 16. Alright. Reset. Shift counter. I'll move it over here. You guess the audience can still see. Yes. Allow me. There we go.
Time to prepare some spells.
All right. At the top of the initiative order, we got the chimera. We got this chimera over here, and it's gonna go for. Let me just double check its speed very quickly. What is your speed? They're both flying, just so you know. And so this Chimera... Yeah, it's just gonna go straight for Hugbear.
As soon as it gets close to me, I will hit it.
Alright, go ahead. And you are not raging currently, correct?
Not yet. No, I wouldn't be.
No, you're not. Okay. Because you took...
Yeah, I would like to be, but...
Yeah, you took your bonus action to summon your clone. 15?
Yeah.
Will hit for
12 damage.
12 damage. Just need to double check one more thing. Yep, okay. So for 12 damage. And it is going to... It's going to multi-attack. It's going to do a bite. It's going to do a bite, a horn, and a claw attack. Here we go. 21 to hit you, Hugbear.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 piercing.
Okay.
Now it's going to attack with its horns. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. And then lastly, it's going to attack with its claws. 13 to hit.
Nope.
Right. And you took the full 15, correct?
Yep.
Alright. And so you see the dragon head snaps at you, gets you a little bit. The goat tries to do this thing, meh, it misses. And the lion tries to swipe at you and manages to slide back a little bit, avoiding its flurry of blows, per se. And with that, it would be Honora's turn.
Nora is going to just heal me forever. No.
Healing word.
let's go right into the big stuff because that's fun.
Because that's sort of what Honora does, right? Just goes right for it.
Yeah. Let's magic missile. All the same one at level 6.
Shit, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So that'll be 8d4 plus 8.
Cool. Mark that off first before I use it.
8d4 plus 8.
Oh, those are 8s. Oop, my bad. Ignore those. 4
Plus 8.
4 plus 8. So
13, 23, 31.
there you go.
Nice.
All the one in front of me.
Yep. Nora just like aims her hand like it's a pistol. And and you see the goat just goes, meh. It took some heavy hits. And is that Honora's turn?
Yeah, they're still. They're not exactly in danger, are they? But
They don't appear to be right now. It seems to be focused on you.
which one is she? This one?
The one in front of you, actually. The lion, after the goat took a bunch of, you see the lion's head turns its head towards Honora.
Okay, well, Honora's going to back up behind my echo. Cool.
All right.
That'll be her turn.
All right. Bop.
Yes,
It's your turn.
I am she.
Did you just say I am chic?
I am she.
Oh, okay, got you.
Bob is going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be towards this one.
Okay, what's the range of it?
I think 30 feet. It should be. It's a little bit long. But I don't want to hit Hugbear.
I'm not worried.
No, you know what? I'll do it instead of. Come here, you stupid thing. Pick it up. Pick it up. It won't let me move it.
What are you trying to do? Here, I
Move
can.
my line.
Here, I can probably move it. I can move it. Here, give me a sec.
Oh,
Stop.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Fine, be that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you aim with that at one instead. All right. What is there? A save? What's up?
It's a dex save of 16.
Why don't you post it out? Because this is the second time you used this spell. And I don't quite remember it. Because I'm not sure. I can't remember if this is the spell that like I have to wait. Each creature in the line must. Okay. Okay, so he's got to make a dex saving throw.
If I do it exactly where this line is, I don't think it hits Hugbear.
No, it won't hit Hugbear. Rolls a 2.
So yeah.
So it's now covered in acid.
It takes 7 damage right now, and as long as it stays in that area, it'll continue to take 7
Or-
damage every time it tries to move.
As it covered in acid, or until the creature's edges scrape, or wash the acid of itself, or another off itself, or another creature. I don't think it has to stay in it to keep taking damage.
Okay, yeah.
It's just more of a you shoot a line of acid, you hit the target, now it's on them, and at the start of the turn they'll take 2d4 damage.
And then she's going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
Okay, they didn't take the damage because the damage doesn't happen until the beginning.
That's fine.
But each time it'll take 7 damage. Alright, is that your turn?
Yepers.
You cast a Sanctuary on yourself, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can get rid of this line now, since the line is basically meaningless.
Okay. I'll delete it.
So, action, bonus action, still got you moving if you want to use it.
Nope, she's just gonna stay there.
Alright. Corra.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick my head out and shoot this one that's next to Hugbear.
Alright. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Ooh.
Well,
Welp.
I'm assuming that does not hit.
Fucking, give me a sec. No, you just missed.
Okay, and then so I'm gonna move over here and try to hide over here.
Yeah, go ahead and hide.
Because I would prefer not to be perceived, ever.
That's a 2, so 23.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Takari, your turn.
I wanted to move 30 feet, but I couldn't tell because my screen was too small. So we're gonna, hopefully that's 30 feet.
Yep, that's 30 feet. I saw it.
And then we're gonna cast Black Tentacles at 4th level.
Ooh, what does that do? Here you go. 20 foot, 20 foot square on the ground.
And it's gonna be...
Oh, you can place it anywhere, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so where are you placing it?
Next to this guy. In the back.
Okay. 20 square. So it'll just hit this guy?
Yep.
Alright. For the duration, it's going to integrate. When a creature enters its first turn, starts its turn there. Okay, so it doesn't do anything for now.
Nope.
Okay, so it's there. And you got concentration on it. So that's your action. And if it fails, it takes 12.
Nope, that is my turn for now.
All right. Hugbear.
Yeah, I would like to rage.
Go ahead.
And then I'm going to swing this guy around as far as I can. Let's see. Yeah, I can get around that guy. So I'll have him walk his ass this way and start swinging.
You had him walk over?
Yeah.
It's going to take an attack of opportunity.
When it gets into its threat square?
How do you walk him over then?
Like he was here. So I just kind of walked in and around.
What's the movement speed?
30. If he was there, it would be like the movement doesn't start where
20, 25. Well, he was over here, so he would either way to get over. He would still enter its range.
Okay, but not exit it.
Right, but it still has reactions.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like when it enters the threat square, or because he exited it somehow.
Oh shit! You're right. Never mind.
Okay. Okay.
Polar Master's fucking me over. Thanks, Infinite.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to attack him.
From where he is, you will not get advantage. But if you put him over here or here, you will get advantage.
Yeah, I'll line up with him. Like I'll move myself.
Okay, you're gonna move yourself
wherever I need to be. There or there.
There, in the corner, right there. There you go.
And then one.
25 does hit for 16 damage.
And another one.
19 does hit for 10. And that you already
I'll do a reckless incarnation attack from Echo.
Go ahead. It already has advantage because of the. Ooh. So, damn. So 17.
And then I will bonus, or not bonus. I will action surge. And
2 more attacks.
And do that all again.
I'm just glad we get to hit it once.
Yeah, 15 will hit for 14 points. Oh my god.
Not getting much on the crit though.
But still, paint the picture for us.
Oh, I mean, with each attack, he's going for a different neck.
Alright. Describe the order for us.
Let me zoom in here so I can see.
You got a dragon head, you got a lion head, you got a ram head.
Okay, he's going to start with the ram head. Then lob off the old tiger head.
Lion head, but
Yeah, and then he's going to take the goat's head and shove it into the dragon's mouth before very turducken style.
And it just falls to the ground. Dead.
Cool, and because I have 15 foot reach, I'll just do a regular old incarnation attack at the other one to get him to focus on me.
Careful for the black tentacles.
Well, I can reach him from here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that'll hit for 16.
Cool. And that is my turn.
Is your turn yet? Okay. Alright, this Chimera's turn. I believe at the beginning, must make a dex saving throw. And as we
Yes, sir.
and as we will establish, it's not very good with dexterity stuff. What's your DC? 14?
I think so, yeah.
Rolls a 9. So it takes 12 bludgeoning. And becomes restrained by the tentacles. And because that was the start of his turn, he's gonna try to use an action to break itself out. The DC being your spell DC, so 14. It's gonna do an athletics. It's gonna do a strength. It's gonna do a strength check to see if it can get itself out. And it manages to wriggle out. After first getting caught by the tentacles, it manages to pull itself out with its might. And then flaps its wings. What's its flight speed? After you went out of height, stealth and went back in, Corra, this one noticed where you were hiding.
Did it just fly over me?
Yeah, it flew over.
But as he landed where he's at?
No, he's still above the ground a bit.
But like within 15 feet of me?
It would have to exit your... Was it
Enter or exit.
Yeah, it did. It is within 50 feet, so yeah, it did enter it.
Good. Hiya!
14 just hits.
I was gonna say it is at advantage, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that.
Advantage from what?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be because I'm 15 feet away. I was just thinking like the same kind of if I'm hitting it across from somebody, but that's fine.
Oh no, because it would have entered before it got there.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Either way.
I see what you mean. Okay, so 17 damage. Heh. Alright, it used its action, so it can't really do anything. That's its turn. This Chimera sizzles some of the acid. Honora's turn.
Honora will be like, oh shit. And then 5th level. I'm gonna say 5th level. Who's next? Is Takari's next? Or Bob's next?
Bob's next. Bob's next.
We're gonna do a 5th level guiding bolt because at some point one of these has got to hit.
Okay.
Did it cast? No. Okay. Oh, maybe it did. 20 to hit.
20
radiant damage.
20 will hit for 38 radiant damage. Ow!
The next attack is made out of.
But yep, next melee attack. It's just melee attack or any attack?
And the next attack roll.
Next attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so next attack roll is at advantages. Range, spell, or melee.
The rest of the party, we're just happy to be here.
Just do.
It's just nice to be included, you know?
Alright, it's gotta be Honora's turn.
Yeah.
Bop. What you gonna do?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Alright.
Kapow. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm just re-rolling the d20 to hit it.
Doesn't Bob have advantage already?
No.
No.
That's not how advantage works for range attacks.
Tried to help you.
Thank you.
And that's totally fine. So yeah, that will hit. So roll damage.
19.
19. Shit.
Thank you, Cat, for the inspo.
All right. So your sanctuary. You had sanctuary on yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna redo that now.
just apply it to yourself again.
I'm gonna firebolt and then re-sanctuary.
Yeah.
Choom!
It's like you open the door, bam, and then close the door back.
Pretty much.
All right, Corra.
Since this guy wanted to get like real up close and personal, I'm gonna hit him with my hidden blade. Hopefully, maybe
17 will hit. No sneak attack though.
it's gonna roll it anyways. But
Yep,
you know.
just letting you know. 7 piercing.
And then I'm gonna hit him again with the other one.
Go ahead. 28 will
I
hit.
think that one hits.
Slightly. Paint the picture for us, Corra.
I just want to be real nonchalant about it. Like, he came over here trying to play peekaboo. And, you know, I got a kid. I'm real used to playing peekaboo. I've been doing this for years. I'm just... And then just 1, 2.
Yep.
It was like, this is
And
how
you-
she plays with her kid, too. Just slash.
Stab.
I gotta train the kid for martial combat.
My head cannon was stab.
Surprise! What?
And
Her just-
there I was.
At least when she does it with Mur, she uses the fake blades and she
Yep.
like,
Sometimes.
And
ducking out the way.
it falls dead. And we, right now, are gonna take a break. Because it is reaching about that point. And so we're gonna take a 10-minute break and we'll see the aftermath of this fight. Back. Let's pick things up. And so you guys just defeated these 2 chimeras. Congratulations. I don't know how else to put it.
Takari would like to roll a survival or investigation to see what she can get off of the chimera.
Roll survival.
Okay.
You know all the things. Let me pull up the character sheet. Hold on, let's see. You can get you know the best things you could try to get off of this are the let's see. You can get some of the because it was a ram, so you could get some of the ram. You could probably try to get the ram horns off of it. You can go for the line. You could go for its claws.
Can she try to grab it all?
Oh no,
or-
I'm giving you this for that natural 20.
Oh.
So you could get a set of ram horns. You can get 8 lion claws, and then you can get 3 red dragon scales.
Okay.
Papa's gonna loot the other one.
Make a survival check.
Oh. Not great.
Unless Takari wants to.
I will assist Bob
All right, Bob.
to...
Bob, you get advantage.
Yay! Oh.
Okay, 13. You get one goat. You get 1 goat ram. You get 3 lion claws, and then one red dragon scale.
Cool. I'm happy with that.
All right.
I just realized that I misspelled a whole bunch of words as I was typing. I was like trying to type it fast, and I was like, I
Got
did not-
reams.
and like I just quickly typed it in.
Ah!
There.
All right. Anything else you guys like to do with these carcasses? All
I
right.
suppose it doesn't have much of a pelt, does it?
No, not really.
Okay. Then no.
Because these guys are more monstrosities. There's not a lot of there isn't like a lot of line stuff you can get because it has goat and dragon traits.
Right.
So no, not much you could get off a line besides the claws.
Okay.
All right. So unless the players have anything else, I'm just
Not unless Hugbear wants to eat it.
Nah.
gonna...
Nah.
I don't know how tasty it would be. The goat part. Can make a good stew out of that.
Hugbear only likes pancakes, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't taste like pancakes.
Goat, I could make some really good barbacoa out of some goat.
I'm good. We ready? How much longer till nighttime? Until we get there.
It's the first day of travel. So you guys continue on traveling, and as night approaches, because this is for a lot of you, this is essentially your first time traveling on more of a mountain terrain. And so you pull over, try to find some rock areas where you think would be most comfortable. That's a little more flat. And make camp there.
Tiny hut.
Of course, tiny hut.
Tiny hut, tiny hut, tiny hut, tiny hut.
And you
I'm bad at this.
you survive the night and wake up the next day.
Hey, we survived. Look at us.
You're just that good.
I'm glad nothing tried to kill us tonight.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what are we going to do when we walk into Curse Town?
I don't know.
Uncurse it.
Investigate to find out what the curse is, I guess, and then uncurse it.
That's potentially what we.
Any chance we can send another message? Say, hey, how long is this place being cursed? What are some of the things people are dealing with?
I still haven't prepared. So I can do that if you want.
Any information we can get before we get there?
She'll cast sending again and
All right.
ask Arley for any details on Frox Brary that he can give us.
You get a reply back saying, he replies, Frox Brary has been cursed since... Well, actually, no. Has been cursed for over a century.
Why are we rushing?
But it doesn't seem life-threatening? Once again, when you're done, come back.
She'll relay that information to everybody.
Okay, I now vote with Hugbear that we should just forget about this and do it later.
So, what's us? Do you do your giant thing?
I mean, we're already almost to Frost Brary.
Or we can continue to Frox Brary. I don't care.
We're almost there, I guess.
I'm sorry, Hugbear.
That's alright.
I'm sorry, Hugbear.
I'll just eat my feelings about it with candy I got from not my parents.
Stealing.
I think once we get home to No Flea Style, we should start a day that once a year everyone dresses up as creatures that we aren't actually as. We go to house and we ask for treats.
And
I
what
bet
if they don't give
dress
us
as
treats?
They could. They could dress as us because we're heroes.
And what if they don't give us treats? What happens then?
We burn their house down.
That's a little extreme.
We
Throw
We
eggs at
TP
them.
the yard.
throw eggs at them.
We throw eggs at them the night before the following year
Sure.
to remind them.
That they should have had us treats.
Yeah, that way on the day of, they'll make sure they have treats.
Because they don't want to have eggs next year.
Is this a happy event or is it scary?
Both.
And what are we gonna call this holiday?
Spooky Day.
Mischief night.
Mischief Night.
And so as you guys continue on this pretty good idea of a holiday, you guys travel in about it gets about midday, and as you ride, you come across what looks to be you see what looks to be two small humanoids that look to be investigating it looks to be a cart.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
And they both turn around, and you see they're both
I would like to hide.
hide. Go ahead. Ooh. Keeping it?
No.
Okay.
The fact that it was a nat 1 and it was still a 23.
23.
Fucking Christ. Alright, well, it wasn't a nat 1. So, 26. Gone.
Gone, but
They turn. You see, what look to be two. You see, there look to be two gnomes. One of them is male, and he has dark brown hair with I had this written down. There we go. Dark brown hair. With a little bit of a little bit of a scruff beard going on, pale green eyes, and you see he used to be holding he looks to be holding some tools, and then next to him you see a female gnome, and you see she has a little bit of a dark complexion on her skin. She has sort of like a light red hair, and she also appears to be holding some tools. They both turn around and you see the male gnome goes, "Oh, hello?
Need a hand?
Yeah, if you can. Unfortunately, our wagon seems to have broken down. We're just trying to see if we can fix it and get back on the road."
Any of you have mending? As I look to the party.
Let me look through my book.
Hugbear's gonna walk over to the cart and either lift it or like put it right, so that they can work on it as it should be.
Okay. Strength check.
I have Tinker's tools.
I do not have mending.
The first one.
I'm not here.
17.
Yeah, you managed to lift up the wagon. You pull Boulder over to the side, put it under the wagon just so it's like it's off the ground, and so they can get a better look at it. Oh, thank you.
I have Tinker's tools.
Are you proficient with them?
I don't remember.
Well, we just say on the left, like if it's over there in your tools section,
It is.
then you're proficient. Do you have them in your inventory?
I thought I did.
You see, that's a whole different thing. Congratulations, you can use them, but do you have them?
I apparently do not. I thought I used to. I don't know what happened to them. They were there.
They in your backpack. They get moved around.
No, I'm looking at my backpack. I don't have them anymore. I'm sad now.
We'll be sure to buy you some.
Okay.
You can help these gnomes.
Yes.
Sure. Whatever they've got.
I shall use their tools to tinker.
All right. Make an investigation check with advantage since they're allowing you to use their tools. Keeping it.
No, I'm gonna roll again.
Go right ahead. Much
Yeah.
better.
Much better.
I don't have mending.
You first take a quick glance. Kind of hard to tell. And then you look over to your right. You see one of the support beams that keeps the wheels from like moving, or like the axles that like hold the wheels from bending like in and outward or moving. That axle is broken.
Honora, who's just been staring off at the sky for a while, is like, "Oh, that needs fixing," and they will start mending.
Oh, they have it. All right, and so Honora walks over and starts to cast mending on it. You see, the female gnome goes, "Oh, well, you didn't have to stop by and help us."
Just kind of what we do.
Oh, thank you. Forgive us. May I ask who you are?
Bop.
I'm Takari.
Bob?
This one's Honora.
Bob? Takari? Honora? You?
I'm Hugbear.
Ah, Hugbear.
I'm
You might know
staying hidden.
Yeah.
Got you.
You might know us or might have heard of us. We are the leaders of Noflius Isle.
Yeah, we did hear that Noflius was making a comment with a turnaround. You guys run the place?
Yeah, we're doing it with small acts of kindness like this.
Ah, well, and you see the father speaks says, "Well, lucky for us, we were actually thinking about heading over. Unfortunately, we were kind of hoping we can prosper more from Noflius side than we can from Frox Brary."
Oh yeah, that's where you come from.
Yes, that's where we used to live. We're trying to move, but I think we may have to go back I think we may have to turn around.
Once we get your card all right as rain, you're not going to keep on going.
Oh, you guys heading there? You guys are heading over there too?
Well, we're going to Frostberry, but from what I hear, it's not doing too well. You wouldn't just continue on to Noflius Isle.
Well, like it's and you see the female gnome speaks. It goes, well, like he said, someone left something behind. And then you see the male gnome speaker says, "It's my lucky wrench, okay? I can't be without it." And she goes, "Lucky, huh?" And he goes, "That's the town's fault, not mine."
What seems to be going on with the town?
It's just it's sort of in a bad financial situation. We are barely able to make money there. And even if we do, even on a lucky day where we do make a good amount of money, just somehow even that still barely gets away. It's almost as if like we're just, no matter how much money we collect, some of that money disappears.
Like a curse?
Like the coin itself disappears, or you always seem to be broke because of taxes?
No, it's like the coin disappears.
Yo, we are not going to this fucking city.
I will reappear that, yeah, we're not going.
Whoa! Who are you?
That's Corra. She just does that.
Oh. Does she not like socializing?
Just probably didn't know if you were dangerous or not.
I'm what this group likes to call the protector, the strong one, if you will.
The mother
If you
figure.
had attacked us, you would be dead where you stand.
She's the mom.
We don't plan on harming you. As they start to look a little hesitant.
The last time we
Yeah,
came up
believe you
on
now.
the last
Last
time
time
we
we
came
came
up on a
across
cart,
people.
it was zombies. So
Okay. Zombies? No, okay. I'm not gonna ask that.
well, listen, we're definitely not going to Frox Brary because we're carrying a shit ton of money.
Well, it didn't seem to harm. It just seemed to this whatever's going on didn't seem to happen to passerbyers or
Traveler.
Travelers.
travelers. It just only seems to happen to those who have rights of land there.
I mean, if y'all want to go, I can hold all our money out here.
Bob starts pulling out her money out of her pockets.
Bop would. Bop is too sweet.
Bob would trust Corra to keep her money and give it back.
All right. So how much gold does Corra get?
Oh, I don't remember how much money I have.
Ow!
Bob
Why?
has-
I know you love me, but why?
Love equals bite.
Do any of us have a bag of holding yet?
I
Bob
know.
Takari does have a back and forth.
I have one.
Oh,
Bob has a total of 4,026, and then
shit.
2 sapphires, so total of 6,000.
I mean, if we hide it on another plane, perhaps it's safe.
Well, none of us own land.
Not in Frostberry.
But what if I kill their king and say, now I rule these lands, and then my pockets go empty?
Well, as you see the male gnome speaker says, well, I would hate to disappoint you, but we don't have a king. We have a mayor, but
There's one mayor for all of Frox Brary.
it's mostly just mountains. But Frostberry's been very Frostberry. There's only one place that lives, and that's Frostberry, and it's been very hard to find. It was like when I heard about it, when I heard some books about the history of Frostberry, it was very hard to find civilization because it was mountains. I mean, look around, and you look around, and you do see like you're basically surrounded by just stone mountains.
Okay. Well,
What can you tell us about the town besides of the curse?
Oh well,
So what's your names?
oh.
What?
You see, male speaker says, "Oh, my name is Callan Brassspell, and this is my wife, Zelza Brassspell." And she speaks up. You see, Zelza speaks up and goes, hi there."
well, if this place is hard to find, perhaps.
Our used to be home abode. Frostberry mostly consists of mostly smaller folk. So, there's gnomes, there's halflings, there's dwarves. Well, they used to be dwarves. But anyway,
Used to be?
Yeah. As soon as the gold started running out, they left.
Wonder if our dwarves that are always at the bars were there once.
Maybe. Makes sense that they're with us now if they were having money issues.
How many of them are there again? Are there 7? Is it 7 dwarves? Did you set that up, Kunzi?
No, there wasn't. The only
There was like 5.
No, you're thinking of halflings, I believe.
I'm thinking the guys who run the bars.
Oh no, those are drows. You gotta.
Drows?
You gotta. There were 3 drows when you first set up the shop, and then one of them took over, and then you have a half-orc assistant, and you have 3.
No, not our one. The dwarves that are in all the towns that all look identical. The brothers.
Oh. You weren't being specific. Okay. No, they.
I thought he was being specific, but okay.
Give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit! Yeah.
Oh my god.
Accidental 7 dwarfs.
Have we ever asked their names? And please tell me that we didn't, so that we can rename them now.
Which one of these is Dopey?
This is definitely ours.
Dopey is the one that lives in Jesmium that doesn't know how to charge people money.
Oh, god. Alright, so.
Thank you for making me realize that.
Well, potentially, if you want to lead the way, find your lucky wrench or tool or whatever. Then once we solve your problem, we'll stack you full of stuff and send you on your way to Noflis Isle.
Well, that'll be very much appreciated. Thank you. I believe from where we are now, it's about... We'll get there 3 days from now?
With me, maybe a little faster.
Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't before I added the calculations. Before I checked. It would be about... Because how much of a percentage does your boost give?
It's like we go 200% faster.
Really?
It doubles your speed.
Oh, okay. It will take about...
They wouldn't know that.
Okay. Will it take about 6 days?
I think you'll find with me at the helm, we'll go much faster.
Oh, really? I'm very interested to see that.
We run.
Alright, and so you guys to travel, and you guys get a few hours in, the gnomes go, oh yeah, you're right, we are going faster. This is very interesting. How do you do that? Do you speak to the horses?
I just have this power within me to move as gracefully as the elk I used to live with. And hunted and ate. And maybe I ate enough elk that I move as quickly as them.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
He also somehow has the same affinity for a bear.
Tough as a bear, quick as an elk.
That's it.
Hunger of a meat.
Hunger of a me? I never heard of that. I never heard of a me before.
Alright, let's get our nap on.
Alright, yeah, you eventually travel, pull over to the side.
Tiny
Yep, long rest.
Do they slit our throats in the middle of the night?
No, surprisingly. No. No, you make it through the evening.
While we're setting up camp and like chilling out, I'm assuming eating dinner before we go to bed. Bob's gonna like talk to the gnomes in Gnomish.
Okay.
Just like ask them about their lives and stuff.
Okay. They talk about it like, we are we're sort of we're sort of creative. We're sort of creative creators, I guess is the way we call it. And they're replying back to you in Gnomish. We like to build various things. For example, if you see, Guru just pulls out, and there's there's a cylinder, and you see there's a cylinder with was be like a bell on top of it, and then on the back there's a winding device that connects into the machine itself. And he goes, "Well, I call this the bell ringer, and you wind every time you turn this clockwise to a full 360, that's an hour. You add an hour until the bell goes off."
Okay.
You see, he reaches into the bag and pulls out another object. This is what we call a quick flashlight, where he turns it on, and you see the light just goes on off, like sort of like a strobe light of sorts. I don't know what this.
I imagine Takari's just sitting, trying to look over the Greater Restoration spell, and being blinded with a flashlight.
And then he turns off. Goes back to
We
comment.
picked up
Sorry.
Only ravers in the mountains.
For those who look over to the conversation, make an insight check for me. Not Bob.
Not Bob.
Not Bob. You're too distracted.
Well, I'm being flashed in the face with a light, so... I don't know if anybody else even speaks Gnomish either, do you?
No.
I think I'm the only person that speaks Gnomish. Well,
So what do we got? So
hecky do.
Takari and Corra. Alright, just prepare to get Discord DMs.
Okay.
If I could find you. Hold on. Okay, here's one of them.
Bob, while they're showing off their stuff, will pull out some of the stuff that she's been building with her artificer skills and show them those stuffs too. Like, see, you turn it on and it goes over there, and then it makes a really loud noise and distracts your enemies. Or I can make it I can give it a message, and it can go and deliver my message to one of my friends that's too far away for me to yell at, so that they know what's going on.
There you go. I just sent both of you Discord DMs.
And then I took this one and I turned it into a light, and I threw it into a hole, and it lit up the hole for us to see the hole with this wizard named Terry, and we gave him a horse, and then we sent him to No Fleece Isle.
Wow, that's very interesting. I wish I would have saw that device.
I can't do it again right now because I ran out of the stuff to make it glow.
Ah, that's fine. Perhaps you can show it to us next time when you make it.
Yeah.
Cora's gonna interject.
Takari is also looking curious at the gnomes
Would you
and
like
Bob.
to tell us a little bit about yourselves? Is it just the two of you? Did you ever have any kids? Do you have any kids?
Bob's gonna be like, they were just telling me you don't speak Gnomish, I forgot.
We're, in No Fleece Isle, we're very family central, focused.
Family centric?
Yes, that.
Or just eccentric.
Well, sadly, we did have a child once, but that was a while ago. As a wee little child, she was taken from us.
Do you know what might have taken her?
It was just some person from a circus. I don't know. They seem to carry like cages with other like creatures in them.
That's horrible. From one parent to another. I'm very sorry about your loss.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the curse or if that's just bad luck, but
What would you say to her if you ever found her again?
The face.
well, we would most certainly we would possibly, forgive my language, lose our shit and probably cry and give her a big ol' hug, but we'll never know.
Do you know, may I ask how many years ago this happened?
Oh, well, I would say about 22, 23 years ago.
That's a,
Do you remember the name that you gave her?
I was kidnapped.
Well, sadly, we weren't able to give her.
Cage.
We were deciding on a name, and then she was taken from us.
So you lost her as the wee little one.
Yes, very, very little.
Bob, you were saying something, weren't you?
Oh, I was just saying that that's kind of funny because I was kidnapped as a baby and put in a cage and turned into a fox. That's why I got these ears and this tail. But that's
I mean, y'all
different.
do look similar.
They kind of
Not-
do.
Not all gnomes look alike.
No, but you do.
Bob,
It's the eyes, isn't it?
Bob, making it. Bob,
Yeah, the eyes and the hair.
Bob, I need you to make an intelligence check for me.
I'm not intelligent. Actually, she kind of is. Nope, not at all. Not a little bit.
I would like to have Bob re-roll with the lie and stuff.
All right, Bob, I'll re-roll.
A little bit smarter today.
Initially, you were kind of confused as to why they were saying these things. You were kind of like, why were they talking about my past, or what were they trying to do? Then you look over. You look over towards the female gnome, and you start to realize her hair color is very similar to what yours is. And then you look over to the male gnome. His eye color, last time we checked, your eye color was about the same as his.
It's so weird they both have tails.
It's so weird. They're all gnomes. So weird.
I love how I was like, straight up like, not all gnomes look the same, gosh.
And then you look
Wow.
over. And then you look over.
Y'all look similar.
And so far, you haven't met a lot of gnomes, but any gnome you've met before these two had no similar characteristic. But now these two come in. They each share one similar characteristic with you. And to add onto the top of that, they make little gadgets like you do. That you just started doing.
That's very interesting. So Bob's gonna be like, they are right. We do kind of have the same color hair. And I was kidnapped a long time ago.
About that long ago.
Yep. Maybe I knew your daughter.
Takari's gonna cast message to Corra like, how are we gonna break the news to them? But
Right.
they found
Okay,
each other.
so I'm a mom, and I'm sure you get it as another mom, right? I would do anything for my kids, and I'd like to think I've kind of taken Bob a little bit under my wing. We picked out nice dresses together, right, Bob?
Oh, that's what. And you see,
I think I think she might be yours.
Oh, you see Zelza as she speaks up and says, "Oh, yeah, I actually have the dress you wear is kind of cute."
I think she might be y'all's. And so, as a mom myself, I would feel horrible if I didn't raise my suspicions to you as well.
What are their faces?
You start to see that they're like they've been trying to think to themselves a little bit, but then their eyes start to widen a little bit, and you start to see that their facial reflections of they're cracking a case wide open.
Ah, kitty.
Is that the boss reaction?
Sorry.
Fucking cat!
My cat was laying under my arm, and I was using her like as an armrest for like the last 15-20 minutes, and she just got up because she got tired of me.
I just imagine Bob just leaning over Takari's cat, and he's trying to move away.
Ah, kitty. Bob's just like, Bob is just so naive and just so like decided a long time ago that she would never find her family. That like the idea that she might have is just like
Bob,
not
that's
possible.
sad.
Well, what would you do if you had spent most of your life in a cage as a freaking fox?
Well, I spent most of my life in a cave.
And you see one of them goes, "Wait, you were raised in a cage?"
Yeah. So the guy, I was kidnapped by this wizard who traveled around the country stealing children, and then he would turn us into animals and experiment on us with magic stuffs.
Hey, Bob,
Yeah.
make me a history check.
Yeah. Ka-chow.
As you're talking about your past, you remember at one point you were being displayed. And you're trying to remember, there was a certain phrase, and you're missing a chunk of it. He goes, well, you see, with this one, I got it from, and that's about as much as you can remember.
Okay, so she would say that. But then a group of people like us, who go around helping people, came and they killed him and they saved me, but I still ended up with my ears and my tail. And then I named myself Bob.
I see, the male gnome speaks up and puts his hand on your shoulder. And he goes, I hate to be awkward about this, but I think you're our daughter.
Well, what's the odds of that? Just because I was kidnapped and your daughter was kidnapped and had
Bob,
red hair?
Bob,
Hugbear is going to wake up from his nap. I'd be like, what the hell's going on? What? Are they murdering Bob?
No, they're fine.
What gave them the right to touch Bob? Bob, did you say yes to this? Did you consent to touching?
That's
want me
Bob's
to-
parents.
No, there are a couple of weirdos we met on the street who were fixing their cart, and we just happened to help them.
Bob, would you like to make an insight check?
But, yeah. But, and she's gonna tell Hugbear what he missed while he was sleeping.
How does that make sense? Just because you have the same color eyes and You have the same butts? Like, what's...
You don't sense falsehood.
Do you have, like, matching birthmarks? What's your birthmark?
I don't have a birthmark that I know of.
I have one that's my family crest.
Oh, it's talking
That
to you,
seems a
Takari.
bit nice.
It's like a fucking kite. It's like a kite shield. It has a crown on it. Like,
Are you sure you were branded as a child?
It's a brand
Brand,
now.
No, what
But-
happened was Takari ran into a side of a table that had it carved, and it's now imprinted on her body because she slammed into it so hard.
No, it's a golden tree that's her family crest.
that's a brand. That's definitely a brand.
That's for sure a brand.
That's how birthmarks work. They tatted you as a child.
So you're saying that you think you're my parents.
I think it's starting to become a. I don't think it's a maybe anymore. I think we're positive that.
I mean, you owe like 22 years in child support.
Hey,
Hugbear, they can't pay the child support. We've already talked about this. They don't have any money.
You owe 22 years of emotional stability.
Bob's just like, well, that makes sense to me, I guess.
Yeah, listen, if I just went around saying that everybody who had bugbear features were my parents, I'd have like, I don't know, I haven't seen many bugbears, but I have a couple parents. What if we get into town and there's like 14 other gnomes that have green eyes?
Then maybe they're my family.
You know, that's not how this works.
Well, I don't know how it works. I've never had a family before.
I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I'm just suggesting we look into it more. And certainly don't get your hopes up.
Or aren't you just a killjoy?
He's the voice of reason.
I'm very smart now.
Plus, he knows all magic.
I'm not.
Is there a magical spell that we can do to see if we're related?
Yeah, have they invented DNA tests?
You don't even know what
Magical
DNA is.
The real magic, blood magic.
Blood magic.
Well, we don't let Takari do black magic, remember?
You started letting me use it to animate dead.
Well, no, you just did it. You didn't ask permission.
Yeah, because I didn't want to ask.
Shit. Are we,
You know
can
we
somebody
say
look
no.
up Takari? Can somebody look up Takari's alignment for me? Because apparently it is not in aligned with everyone else.
Oh, it's so evil.
Oh, there.
It's evil for sure.
You won't be able to see it.
Sure.
Only I can see it.
I guess just for the rest of the night, Bob will start just like talk to them about stuff and see if we can't.
You gotta get some sleep at some point, kiddo.
What is sleep?
Not Corra actively trying to mom you in front of your actual mother.
My actual mom.
Just like,
I
you're doing a shitty job of this. Kid, you gotta go to sleep.
Well, I guess we can go to sleep, and tomorrow we can talk more about it, and we'll see if we can't figure it out when we get to town.
Corra is going to cast Goodberry
Mm-hmm.
and pass a...
Corra is?
sorry,
Honora.
Honora is.
Ha! I'm not the only one.
Sorry, I've been playing you for so many weeks.
Oh, that's not magic now? Did you do that for me? Thank you.
Honora is going to cast Goodberry and hand them out and see if we can knock out some good memories.
What kind of good memory does an infant have? Oh,
Maybe
they changed my diaper on time? What?
Maybe they have one where it could be like, oh, actually, our child did have a fucking birthmark.
Good, Barry?
Yeah.
good.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's that powerful. Hold on.
I'll post it. Hold on.
Oh, you know
I
what?
have
Maybe
it.
that's just something from
I think that's just something that
Can
Zach
Takari?
and Nick did.
Oh wait.
yeah, that Nick did just because it was Nick, because that's just how he is.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I just assumed that's what.
The temperature
did.
interferes with magic.
No.
Creature uses action to eat one berry. Eat a berry restores 1 HP, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain the creature for a day. The berry
Yeah, it's
loses
literally just about food and HP in normal
Yeah,
game.
okay. Sorry,
that was
in
just
our other
something-
game, Nick could do Goodberry, and it would also just bring on good memories.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was just I think something that Zach and Nick came up with.
Like,
Yeah. These are good berries. This is a good berry.
I've never read this spell before, so there we go.
God, didn't hurt to do your research. No, I'm kidding.
Whatever. All right, well now we've all eaten, and we all, goddamn it, we feel full.
You feel
For a
full
full day.
for the next 24 hours.
Yep.
Can Takari cast Detect Thoughts to see if she can't learn anything on either parent?
Sure. Go ahead.
And while we do that, Bob
This is
going-
still at night, by the way.
Yeah.
Takari only needs 4 hours to sleep, so she's fine.
My dogs are freaking out again. I gotta go make sure they're okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Which one do you?
We'll do the mom.
Okay. Fails. I would say that this is probably at night.
Yeah.
While everyone's asleep, you're awake.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Make a stealth check for me.
Advantage?
Yes, with advantage.
Hugbear's also snoring pretty loud, so that would give him her advantage anyways.
No, I have a hood.
No one will ever.
I was making-
Nobody will ever notice you. All right, and you cast Detect Thoughts on someone that is sleeping. I would say, you can try to delve, because it's surface thoughts. There isn't really any. I don't think there's any surface thoughts that occur when you're sleeping. I don't know the science, but
The dreams.
But
Any-
are
some
dreams surface
dreams?
thoughts though?
I'd say dreams are, and they were just reminded of, maybe even reunited with their child.
I'll say, if you're looking for a specific memory, you'll have to delve in deeper.
Okay, she'll do that then.
Okay, so I will have to make another wisdom saving throw. Rolls a 2. Natural 2. And
Just
so,
anything that she can learn about, like, Bob as a kid, or if they're
You-
actually...
you go back, so you delve into their memories, and you get to a point of you see this through her perspective, through Selza's perspective, and you see like she's looking down, and in her arms you see a small gnomish baby, in which while you're looking at this, make a perception check.
Okay.
In which you can just get the detail, the slight. The babies generally don't have a lot of facial details because they were just born just trying to develop,
Freaking potato heads.
literally. But you can see the slightest details, and you can just see that this is Bop. It's weird seeing Bop without the ears or the hair, just seeing a baby. But you could just see that this is Bop. This is the gnome you call Bop. And then along the memory, you see as she quickly looks up, and you see a tall, lanky human who grabs the baby, and pushes her off to the side, puts this baby into the cage, and you see, again from her perspective, you see Calvin comes in, comes at them with a wrench, And basically he gets kicked over to the side by the same humanoid. And he just walks away with his cage. And you immediately retract back. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Wiz save?
Wiz save, yes.
I just failed my whiz save.
Okay, so you only take 2 points of psychic damage before you go to sleep.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what you get from this stream. That's where you managed to get at.
Okay.
Alright. And so eventually you guys wake up the next day fully rested. Still slightly full belly, so you feel like you don't need to eat till possibly tonight.
In the morning, once everybody's awake and we're all just like standing around getting ready to go, Bop has had time to stew in her brain now.
Mm-hmm.
And that little bit of influence of like being around Corra and Honora and Hugbear and all the other non-Bop people that are a little bit more cynical than her has seeped into her brain this morning.
And also this morning you feel on your side feels lighter as you look down. The pouch that Aiden usually camps in is empty.
Yeah.
And you look over at Aiden, it's just like snuggling beside your parents.
Once everybody's awake and we're all just like standing around and my parents are awake and everything, she's gonna get up on her axe beak and before starting to ride away, she's gonna look at them and go, you know, if I really am your daughter, how come nobody ever looked for me?
Damn. You see that she goes. You see
It's a valid question.
Yeah, it is.
Hugbear said like 22 years of emotional stability. You owe.
Yep, and you see us. Selza speaks up and says, "We didn't know where he went, and we couldn't afford an investigator or for someone to look for them, to look for you. And we wanted to look for you. We really wanted to, but we just
didn't.
We couldn't afford it. We didn't have anything. We didn't have much back then. We just managed to score this wagon through a trade. And then on our way over to search for you and make place in Nofliasile, because we were uncertain, but we had a slight feeling. We heard about a gnome that ran Nofliasile, and you were curious, and then on our way over, the wagon broke. It was as if the place didn't want us to leave.
But I mean, he died a while ago.
And how were we supposed? I
was just wandering out in the world all alone until Arle found me and saved me. And then a little while later, my family here, and she's going to point to the other ones, came and found me, and they saved me, and they kept me safe.
You start to see that, like, they both have, like, their faces start to express like a little bit of sadness and guilt. And you see Callan speaks up and says, Callan speaks. And we are very, very, very sorry that we failed as parents. Throughout the years, we just failed. We didn't put as much effort as we should have. We were just scared, confused, uncertain. And we really want to make that up.
Bob's gonna think for a minute and be like, well, you can still come back with us to No Flea Asylum. But I'm not a baby anymore. And I have a family. But if you want to try and be friends once we get back to No Flea Asylum, I could think about that, but I don't know. Because, like, Corra's kind of like the mom. She takes care of me and makes sure that I eat and that I remember not to wander off and get lost trying to catch cats.
You always have a bed in my house because your house is attached to mine.
Yeah. And Hugbear's kind of like the dad or the big brother that takes care of us to make sure we don't get hurt. He's always there to keep us safe. And Takari is really good at listening, and
Unless it's about her marriage.
Yeah. And Honora is really smart and has been around for a long time, so she knows a lot more than I do, so they're like my sisters. So I don't really need a family. I don't really need parents anymore. But if y'all wanted to come back and be my friend and learn how to be my friend, we could do that.
As long as we're in your life and you accept us, that's all that matters.
Well, like I said, we can try.
And you see Celsa steps forward and speaks to you and says, well, I can speak for my husband. We can't wait to finally get to know you, Bob. And she raises her hand towards you in a handshaking gesture.
And she'll shake her hand, but like quickly. And then be like, okay, let's go. No more feels.
and Bob, as you take off, the two others turn towards the rest of you. And Callan goes, thank you. We failed massively. And you guys did what we should have been doing. We should have been with her.
How do you spell their names?
The father is Calnan.
Okay.
And then the mother is Selza. Would you like the last name?
Yeah.
Brass spell. BRASSSPELL.
Okay.
Hugbear is just going to look at the two and say, for all of the torture, all of the shit that Bob went through in their life, their heart is still good enough to show the two of you mercy you did not deserve.
We don't expect her to... We don't expect her to come around and be all happy and friendly towards us. We don't expect to earn anything.
That's the funny thing about Bob. They'll still show you that kindness. Do not break their heart again.
Be there for her when she needs it the most.
We most certainly will. If she ever needs us, we'll be right behind her.
Y'all just let Bob go off by herself? She's just off by herself now?
That's
No.
what...
Or don't.
No, that's...
Or following.
And this a little bit...
Because she would like a moment with the parents alone.
You had a 30-second head start before Hugbear.
Hey,
Hey, I am on.
That's
I
what...
am on Frank the Axe Speak. Thank you very much. I'm very fast. I'm
Yeah,
fast as fuck, boy.
during this special moment, you guys realize, oh shit, Bob just took off, and Hugbear, Honora, and Takari get on their mounts and start to take off as the gnomes are getting on. Corra.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I gave you a chance as a mother myself. However, as her mother, you do not hurt her again. They might be the scary ones, but I am the one who will destroy everything you are. And then she's gonna go with them.
You ride off, and as you... If
I
you look...
thought they were scared before.
If you look back, they look nervous.
Like Hugbear scared them, but oof.
Hugbear is a more physical kind of scary. Corra is a manipulative kind of scary.
Corra will make sure that not only is there nothing left, but no one ever remembers your name.
And
Utter
let's just
obliteration.
reiterate that my alignment is not of the good variety.
Nope.
Utter obliteration.
And so, as you guys, after that sort of bittersweet moment, you guys ride off. Corra, roll me a d6. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking through my notes here. And so, as you guys... What was that? Anyway, as you guys ride along, perception checks.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Oh, fuck. I closed roll 20 like an idiot.
Come on, Hugbear.
I don't know why that happened. Or maybe I opened up Takari's. I was looking at Takari's spell list.
What spell were you looking for?
I wasn't sure if Tiny Hut was concentration.
No, is it?
No, it's not. But I was like, oh no, don't detect thoughts. Concentration on the Tiny Hut's gonna go away. Hugbear's gonna get rained on. He's gonna be pissed.
No, I double checked before.
His hair is gonna get all poofy.
I'll be so angry. Alright, there we go.
No, I looked before I did the spell.
Okay, so what do we have? 11,
It's just I can't move from the spot.
23, 22, 18. Bob, would you like to make a perception check?
Why the fuck not?
Okay.
$17.
Okay.
Unless there's sounds to be sounded, and then I could do.
Are you looking now, or are you listening?
She's gonna look. She's gonna perception look.
Okay,
I'll do
so we're gonna go with that one roll then. Allow me to move you all over back to
Go
here.
back to your sister.
Place yourselves your positions in your usual horse riding within that area.
Well, Bop was ahead of everyone, so she's like, but boom! Fast as fuck, boy.
All right. Corra, of course, stealthing off to the side. They're fucking 23. Okay.
With my axe beak.
I'm rolling so badly on stealth.
Where are the parental units? Do we need to put like a box to where they're?
They're in the back. They're
Back here?
they're bringing up the rear.
Hugbear just always has his echo out.
Oh, let me get that out for you.
Like
There's-
at this point, it's weird to see Hugbear not have his echo out.
There's your echo. Place them where you want.
Cool. So they just kind of walk beside each other.
All right. You guys don't seem to notice anything. And as you travel along, give me a sec here. Music. I don't know why the music is just being. The music is just being scuffed today. Don't know why.
I wish I could hear the music.
Welp.
So one thing I hate about having to mute the Twitch is that I don't get to hear the music.
Mm-hmm.
So then I have to like go over and choose my list of D&D music.
And as you guys are traveling, Corra, and
What was that?
I got Takari and Corra mixed up, so Kari came out. Corra.
I mean, that's part of her Takari's name. Is Kari.
Fuck. I hate my life.
Don't worry, Anna. He was mixing our characters up last session too.
Yep.
So
you guys see medium-sized boulders roll out from the sides of the road, and they impact. They try to impact Bop, Takari, and Hugbear's clone. First, we're gonna go Bop. Does a 10 hit?
Oh hell no.
All right. Hugbear, does a 22 hit? It does?
Yeah.
All right. Your echo disappears. And then lastly, Takari does a 26 hit.
oh yeah, fuck yes.
A sec here. I have to roll it myself. Okay. You take you take a total of 19 bludgeoning. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Total of 19 bludgeoning.
19 bludgeoning. 14 will not do it as you find yourself prone. And so for Corra and for So for Corra and for Honor, they see these 3 boulders come charging in. One misses, one just stops short, the other one makes Hugbear's clone disappear. And then you see a third one hit Takari and knock her prone. And as you see these boulders start to stand up on its own, as you see these 3 seem to be lifelike boulders, like small earth elementals, come out. They look aggressive. And I need everyone to click on their tokens and roll for initiative.
Y'all want to talk to these? Y'all want to make best friends? And Norris was 11.
Alright, just give me 1 second here. Okay, and you see Honora's... Okay. Was what again?
11.
11. Where are you? I'm trying to add the 11 here, guys.
Jesus.
It's like I go to click on it and then someone rolls initiative and they move.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
No, it's okay. I came out a little bit sassier than I should have.
Well, then fuck you, don't be sassy.
Then don't make us roll initiative then.
Alright,
Hey, so Lynova, fuck you might not be the thing to say to the DM right before combat.
Bob,
okay.
I'm actually gonna make that tech hit. You take max damage.
Unfuck you.
But goodbye, parents. So, you know.
A rock came out and just obliterated their cart. They're dead.
Where do you stand? Okay. Alright, so top of the order, Hugbear.
Hugbear is just gonna be like, here we go again. He's going to he's gonna put his echo right there.
Let me get your echo back out. There you go.
Cool. Let's step up to the plate.
Alright.
And here we go. 1, 2. Incarnation.
Oh, let me read it. Okay, so what do we got? Whatever we got. So, not raging.
Not raging. No.
Okay. All of them do hit for 28 damage total.
Go, and then action surge.
Fucking go right ahead.
1. I'm gonna do these last 2. Great Weapon Master.
The last 2, okay. Well, they all hit. So let's do the first one. So 10 damage. Second one is... It's -5, right?
Yep.
That will hit for 20 damage. And then the last one here... 18, 28 damage. Yeah. Just paint the picture for us.
It's just hacking it down like a goddamn mountain. Just pickaxe.
King.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
You wanna know what he's having? That's what I thought. Just spaghetti.
That moment when Hulk actually gets to pick up Mjolnir.
Yes.
Smashing shit.
But yeah, you smash the shit out of it. It's now reduced to rubble. It is now a part of this road.
Cool. And Hugbear's gonna use his last 25 to get over there.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my twin.
Corra, you're up.
I would like to shoot this one that's near Takari.
If you just walked up behind it, you could stab it.
I could do that, but then I'd have to get close.
And then you disengage with your bonus action.
Are you gonna stab a rock?
But
You're-
it's a magic weapon.
You already rolled.
Yeah, I already rolled.
So you get advantage because you're coming out of sneak.
Okay.
But the 20 will hit. Roll with sneak attack.
29.
Nice.
And then I would like to come over here and hide.
Go ahead. Roll again.
Another plane.
What is your...
Bye.
At the back of the line, Bob's parents
Uh,
she literally disappeared.
Like watching.
Where you see Celso speaks up and goes, I think one of your friends evaporated!
Hey, she really can kill us. We don't see her coming.
Christ. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. It is this one's go.
Are you moving? Aren't you moving that way? Your character didn't move.
I moved. I moved from here.
Oh, I thought you were going over there.
I moved from here and I moved here.
Ah, I thought for some reason you came over here.
Nope.
All good. You.
I wasn't coming to help you. I was coming to help Takari because she's more squish.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Let's go rock.
It's gonna roll back into a ball. And then charge at Bop.
At Bob. Bob already had some emotional scars. Doesn't need any physical ones today.
I guess it was already within 15.
Yeah.
10 to hit.
No.
Yeah, and once again. And
My axe speak was just like fast as fuck. Boop.
yeah. Okay, we'll say it goes between the legs and comes out from the other side. And reverts back to his original form and gets ready to fight.
Boy.
Bop, on your turn, you make a perception check for me.
Perception check.
Hey, look at you. Look at you noticing everything.
I noticed all. I almost noticed Corra.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm answering a
We're
question.
7 away.
I almost noticed Corra. Like I thought I saw her, but it was a shadow.
You hear behind you you hear the two other gnomes go behind you, and they go. You see, Calden speaks up and goes, "Oh, aim for the one that's on your right! Aim for the one that's near Hugbear! Trust me!"
Well, now I don't want to. But since that's what I was already gonna do, she's gonna cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
And smack it.
Alright, go ahead. 15 will just miss.
Roll to bop.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Alright, go ahead.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Would it still be at advantage because I'm across flanking?
Oh yeah, good point. Roll with advantage.
So if you are using like an inspiration, you can roll one more time.
Oh no, don't use it. Just roll another shillelagh attack and
Just roll another shillelagh.
yeah.
I fucking suck.
We tried.
Yeah, you tried. So
She's got the whole pressure of all her parents being present for the first time.
you're still a little you're still a little bit more discombobulated because you're asking, do I trust these people? And you're just.
Where did we fall on if I'm using shillelagh? Does it still count for my 2 attacks?
I would say yes because you're attacking with your club, which is just imbued with magic.
So I can still swing it again.
You can still swing it again with advantage. Yes.
Okay.
So the first attack, because you have 2 attacks.
I have 2 actions per.
2 attacks.
2 attacks per action. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So swing again with advantage.
Motherfucker.
Again. 15.
I'm gonna use another. Can I use an inspirational? That's a new attack. I can use an inspirational.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh my god! You're having some. Your internal conflict is just distracting you.
Shut up, Dad.
God. You're not my. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I know how to fight. God. I'm a dignant teenager today.
Oh my god. I can wait until that happens.
Yeah, Bob's gonna, I can't even bonus action because I bonus action fucking
Yes.
shillelagh like a fucking dumbass. That's it. Fucker.
Takari, you're prone.
The rock. I'm yelling at the rock, not you.
So is it an action to get up, or
It takes
movement?
It takes half your movement to get up.
Yeah.
Half a movement? Okay, got it. So
So-
we're gonna do that.
Yeah, 15 feet to get up.
My computer is being slow.
What would you like to do?
I was going to cast Hail of Thorns on my longbow, but yeah, we're gonna do that. The longbow +2, baby.
Okay, so make an. Alright, so who are you attacking?
This guy.
Okay. 17 will hit. It's at a 5-foot area, right? That's the rate. That's the area of effect for this. For Hail of Thorns, correct?
I can display it. Hang on.
If I can find it before you do.
I already have it. It's just my computer's being slow.
Hail of Thorns.
Never mind.
Within 5
White
feet.
screen.
Within 5 feet. Okay, so Bop and Hugbear need to make dexterity saving throws.
Sorry.
It's okay. Ow. You know.
I'll never forgive you.
Bop, you just make the DC. Hugbear, yeah, you make it. I need to know if it's half damage. Hail Thorns. You both only take. Hugbear, did you rage? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both take half of 7, which is 3. You both take 3 piercing. As I need a damage roll for the bow.
Hang on, my computer decided to click on forums, and now I'm trying to get back. And that was...
There we go. So 13. Does he need to make... Oh my god, I gotta pull out the book again. In addition to normal effect, the target of the attack too. So he needs to make a dex save also. So let me do that first. Fails. So it takes a full 7 with 13. So it takes a total of 20 damage. Sorry, I'm just double checking here. Okay. Alright, so that happened. Anything else you want to do?
And then we're moving backwards. That way.
Yeah, 50 feet of movement, and that was 15 feet. Alright, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
This one is going to just move over slightly to the bit. Oh, Bob's not here. Shit. Great, now I can't do what I wanted to do because Bob's not here. No, I'm kidding. I'll have this one attack Hugbear instead.
Great.
22 to hit.
Maybe.
12 bludgeoning. You take the full of it because you're not raging.
Yeah.
I can finally hit him when he's not raging. Been waiting for so long.
Don't worry, he'll hit back.
And he's just gonna move over. He's just gonna move over to the left there, get behind Bop. Honora. It is Honora's turn.
Oh, Honora's going to do what Honora does, and magic missile at, let's say 5th level this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 74 plus 7.
Yeah, let's see here. I think I could just press that.
No, it doesn't do all of it for some reason.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it only rolls 1 missile.
That's fucking crazy. Okay, so it's 7 of them?
So no, just roll 64. Because that one is one of the missiles. Okay, so 14 plus 6 is 20 plus 2 is 22 on whom?
It'll all be on this far one. That one.
The top one. Okay. So 22 force damage. And it's to see some I
don't think they have any like
sediments and rocks are just starting to fall off of it. It's just trying to maintain its form.
Does anybody look hurt?
Kari's hurting a little bit.
Yeah, they'll do a healing word then as their bonus action. Can they cast it at levels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do a 2nd level on that.
So Takari gets 11 healing.
That's their turn.
All right. This boulder creature, dead. Hugbear.
Yeah, Hugbear will rage and step back here.
All right.
And swing.
With advantage.
Roll twice. Glaive.
Okay. So yeah, that will hit for
13.
before you do your next roll, I gotta do something here.
Okay.
So don't do your next attack yet. Okay, keep going.
Okay, his echo's gonna go over here. But he's gonna keep attacking this one here for one more.
Gotcha.
Ooh. We got a train. Kicking ass train.
That'll hit. So for 12.
And then, I'll do a reckless, my last reckless on the one at the top there.
All right. Go ahead. Jesus.
Nice. As it should be.
25. Holy fuck.
That was excellent.
And that be my turn.
That one is barely holding together. All right, Corra.
It would have been really nice if Hugbear didn't get directly into my line of sight.
How come?
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna shoot this one in between Bop and Hugbear.
Yep. Get advantage. If you're attacking with the bow.
I am.
Oh, good thing you were. 25. 25 will hit. Roll sneak. So
Not as good as I wanted, but I'll take it.
22 damage. All right.
And
Let me
then
just.
I'm gonna come... Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I'm not even gonna try to hide.
You just gonna stand there?
I mean, I'm kind. Actually, yeah, I am gonna hide. It wouldn't feel right if I didn't.
Okay. They don't notice you. Now it's this stone's turn. It is going to attack Bop. With advantage. Natural 20.
Damn.
You take... Alright, I didn't roll very well. You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And speaking of which, Bop, it's your turn.
What is Bop gonna do? Bop is going to that would hurt Hugbear. That would hurt Hugbear.
He's raging, so he can take it.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Really?
She's gonna, yeah, I'm sorry, Hugbear. She's gonna yell it. She's gonna yell, sorry, Hugbear, and then she's gonna cast Thunder Wave at the one in front of her.
Wow.
I mean, you can set her on yourself too, and it'll.
Yeah, but it's still 15 feet.
No, in a 50-foot cube, and so, don't worry. I had thunder. So basically, if you set it on yourself, anyone within this cube here.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, yeah, we'll do that then.
God, don't you remember when I was voice?
Yeah, shut up.
All right, so you're doing that then?
Yes.
Okay, what is it? Con save?
Yep.
All right. We'll do the bottom one here first. 16. So takes half damage.
So 5.
So 5 damage. And then the top one here. 12.
Ah.
And as you send out this thunder wave, you take a look at the front one, still looking sturdy. You turn around the back one. The back one seems to have exploded.
Cool. And then she's gonna cast Sanctuary on herself.
All right. You gonna stay where you are?
Yeah.
All right, Takari.
Because if I move it, it goes away.
We're gonna cast a spell called Elemental Bane.
Ooh.
And I want it to be if it will roll. Because I can pick between acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do. We'll do lightning.
It's effective.
All right. All right. So you rolled cold, fire. Okay. So what happens? Okay. So you just choose one creature to be range to choose one of the final damage types. Type must succeed a con save or be effective by its spell for the duration. The fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
The target must succeed a con save. Or be affected by the spell for its duration. For each first time each turn the affected target takes damage of the chosen type, it takes an extra 2d6 of that type. Loses any resistance of that damage until the end of that spell. Okay, so you just basically fuck it. Alright. So it's gotta make a con save to avoid taking that lightning damage, which is 9, and possibly not have to deal with everything else. So, save. Constitution. Just rolls a 14. So he...
I have no inspo, so I can't make it reroll.
Alright, so he just saves, and seems nothing happens. But you still have concentration on the spell, so I'm not sure if you can do it again. It is not very specific.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna say you still have concentration on it, or you could try again.
Okay.
Or you could just free action drop the concentration and just say forget about that spell.
We'll just forget about it then.
Okay, so you tried it once, you go, well, fuck, and forget it, and just drop the concentration. Which is a free action.
So I could technically shoot Melongbow again?
That was your action
Okay.
to use the spell.
Never mind then. That's my turn.
Yeah? Alright.
I can't
And
talk
now-
anymore today.
And now it's this bullet's turn. It's going to attack Bop. Normal attack. Oh wait, no, it's gotta make a wisdom save, doesn't it?
Probably.
Because of Sanctuary.
Oh, yeah.
Lynova, I gotta make a wisdom save to attack you first, right?
Yes, you have to make a wisdom save. And if you fail, then you just go attack something else.
Okay, 15?
I don't remember
What-
what it was.
What's your spell DC?
My spell DC. Where the fuck did that go? Right there. I think I don't remember which. It's an artificer, so 16. So I didn't make.
So he's gotta turn around and attack Hugbear instead.
Yeah. Sorry, Hugbear.
Heard a lot of that lately in these battles.
12.
It murders me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he didn't. Honora's turn.
Yeah, Honora's gonna do the same thing. How many of these fifth levels she got? This will be the second one.
If she's anything like me, not very many.
Alright, so
Yeah, just two.
Oh, I only have one. Jesus.
I have 3 fourth level spells spell slots that I could, well, 2 more that I could do, but
what are you doing?
I've only used one. It's not so-
Doing the magic missile.
That was with
level
D6s. We need D4s.
Well, you know what?
What? What?
I don't know.
Say it!
I don't play this character.
Okay, good point. Alright, so at the I'm guessing. Yeah, just and whatever this tiny earth elemental was, gone.
Hey, confetti.
Bob's
How,
gonna.
how does the old man not get attacked every single day?
Maybe
What if
we
he
only.
just doesn't remember it?
What if we're the only ones that can see him?
Oh God. What if he's your Fey Prince, Takari?
Takari, I think we found you a proper husband within this world.
What if
So
that's
keep
his
you
form
safe.
on this plane? That statuette was actually of you 20 years from now. This is all just one weird time loop.
Well, shit. She's
Can't even
gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Yep. And so you heal 18.
There you go.
You take 18 points of healing damage.
How's everybody else doing?
I guess I'll unstealth.
I mean,
How's
For a
Hugbear
minute.
looking?
But a scratch.
same. Bob has like a bruise.
Nora's got so many spells. I'm going to 3rd level heal me.
Okay, then Bob, take that one.
Thank
I'm
you.
doing A-okay.
Bob takes 17 points of healing damage, and Hugbear takes 20 points
Why
of
do you
healing
keep
damage.
saying damage?
Because it's fun.
Because maybe it's psych damage, I don't know.
Oh, you see that Calvin speaks up and says, so I was trying to help you and tell you those were Galebdurers, and essentially they're just small earth elementals, and I wanted you to go after that one because the other ones were just essentially just regular animated boulders, and if you would have hit that one just right, the other ones would have just fall.
Bob just kind of looks at him like, that's not helpful now.
But that. And you see that Selza puts his hand on Calvin's shoulders, just says, "You tried." And you see he goes, "I know."
Corra's feeling a little bit vindictive today.
Okay.
So she's gonna go and she's gonna check Bop over to make sure she's okay like a proper parent would. Shooting them a glare.
I mean, Takari did just heal her, so...
She's making a show of this. This is on purpose, Takari.
Okay. Just saying.
I gotta teach these people how to parent, apparently.
Oh no, Bob. Is there that 900th hair on your tail? Is it slightly singed? We notice these things.
As any good parent should.
If you try to make a fucking point, roll intimidation with advantage, Corra.
Bob like pulls her tail around to look at it and like fluffs the bottom of it. It's okay. You caused this, Kunzi.
I know.
Corra's gonna single-handedly get Bop the parent she deserves.
Oh, you see,
She's
they
either gonna
both
give or
they
she's gonna
both
scare them into doing it.
they both look at you, Corra, and they just go. And they said, "Look, we get the point."
You check on your child before you scold them. Now, Bop, why did you put yourself in the middle of them?
But
I
don't
did. They came at me.
think you try to scare us into knowing the point because we already get it. They seemed unfazed by your words.
It seems like y'all don't get it. Because your actions are not reflecting that you get it.
I don't get it.
Corra, you sense that these two gnomes are about as naive as Bop is.
Guess she had to get it somewhere.
Is there anything else that we need to know about the road before we head on?
Just
Now would be the time to tell us.
just keep following the road, and you'll get there. Nothing really else we could tell you.
All right, off to get a lucky wrench and solve a curse.
You know, all in a day's work.
Eh.
We've done more difficult tasks, Hugbear.
Hugbear just like kicks every rock he sees from here to town, just in case it could attack him.
Bob's going to ask the brass spells.
Mhm.
Do you know when all the bad luck started happening in town?
It was, I think, it was like, I don't know. Well, we weren't alive when it happened. I would say it started when I read about it like 120 years ago. It was a while back.
So it's as old as I am.
Wow.
You're 120?
Yes, I'm young for an elf.
Wow.
Old for a Bob.
I am equivalent to about 20 in human years.
But
Bob, you can't just call people old.
I'm sorry.
I guess what we heard was that I guess there was a little bit of a run-in between the mayor at that point and another figure, and then suddenly this curse happened. But we don't know the details. It's been, those kind of details were kept a little secret.
Bob has 2 of the actually I think she has 3 now of the little sigils, the medallion things. I have 4.
Let's see. The ones you got them from: Eschubia, Hestein, Pleoberg. I think I have 5, because there's also
Okay.
Egrug and Jesmium?
Because everybody was just giving them to Bob to hold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna pull one out and ask them if they've ever seen that symbol around town.
And it doesn't, you see Celso looks and says, doesn't seem familiar to me. You, honey? Nope. Not, I've never seen that before.
Okay.
If you need any other information, don't be afraid to ask us about town.
Sorry, maybe I blacked out from all of your talking. Did you mention like any folklore about how this curse started, or just that it started 120 years ago? Anybody know why?
They said that the mayor had a run-in with someone. At that point, the mayor had a run-in with someone, and then the curse came around.
Oh. Any suspicions on who this mysterious stranger was?
Well, like we said, the current mayor, who was the who was his
Descendant?
who was his descendant, I believe his son. His son has kept it quiet about what his father did.
All right. What do y'all think? Just go punch the mayor?
That's what we've done before. It always seems to work.
Punch the mayor. Remove curse.
It's worth a
If
shot.
if we take a long rest, I could probably. I do have the spell remove first, so.
Takari, we have been heading into Curse Town for 3 days. Why don't you have this spell prepared?
Because we need other spells.
Put away Burning Hands and pull up.
I don't have burning hands prepared.
I'm gonna go look at your spell list. Put away your Phantom Steed and pull up. Remove Curse. We're going to Curse Town.
I
Okay,
already.
so Takari needs to take a
Did
nap in the
Takari
back.
put the curse?
Takari needs to take a nap in the back of the cart on the ride there for the rest of the ride.
You guys got 2 more long races to go through before you get there.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. We just keep going after the fight, and walking and walking. We were walking and talking.
All right, and so you guys
Bone kicking.
continuing your journey as you guys eventually pull over to the side. While you guys are making camp, Selza pulls Bob over to the side. Asks, "Can I talk to you for a minute?"
I guess.
And Selza pulls over and says, I understand that things are very awkward, and I would like to ask, once we find his wrench, do you want us to head over to Nofisal immediately to leave you alone? Or would you not mind if we stayed in town until... Like, what would you like us to do after we get to Frox Brary?
Well, we're not going straight back to Nofisal. Where we have somewhere else to go after this. So I think once you find the wrench, unless you think you can be helpful to the removing of said curse, you should probably just go so that you're not in danger of the curse anymore. And we don't have to worry about keeping you safe, on top of keeping ourselves safe.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind if we stuck around for a little bit before after we get to town?
No, but if it's going to interfere with us doing our job, which is to get rid of the curse and make the town better,
We'll stay out of the way unless you want help from us.
okay.
We want to be there, but we don't want to be a nuisance.
Then I guess you can stay.
Alright, and then, like you said, once, whether you figure this out or not, when you leave, we'll go our separate ways. We'll see you in Nofisal.
Yes. There's a very nice inn in town that we rebuilt. That's really pretty. When you do get to know Fleosile, you should probably introduce yourself to Arle and Sildy. They kind of took care of me for a little while. And they would probably like to meet you.
And I see, sorry, I'm just removing something here. Just change my notes a little bit. Selza says, well, I certainly can't wait to meet those two.
Okay.
Just wanted to ask.
She's still very much sullen teenager at this point because she got all mad.
You're still in that teenager phase. It's not a phase.
It's not a... Damn it,
Just a phase, Mom. I'll be fine.
it's not a phase, Mom. Kenzie,
Yeah.
it's not a phase.
This is my life.
I will always love My Chemical Romance.
I'm not okay. And so you guys eventually, so you meet up with the rest of the gang, tiny hut, fall asleep, wake up the next day, long rested.
Long rest.
Yeah.
It is a new day.
I can't reset their spells, but that's fine.
Excuse me.
That's good. Hugbear in the morning is going to talk to Bob just on the side, away from everybody, and like, yeah, I know I was a little skeptical and harsh. This could be a good thing. I don't want to shit on it too much. You found your parents. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not an easy situation. But it's still pretty incredible after all this time.
Yeah, I don't know. I never thought I would find them. I guess, resigned myself to always just being by myself. And then Arle rescued me from the, what in the hell were they? Hobgoblins?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hobgoblins in the woods that we defeated when we first got there. And then I thought, well, Arle and Sildy and the other people in Nofliasai will be my family. And then I was okay with that, even though they weren't very family-like. They kind of just kept to themselves, and I just kind of ran around the deserted town a lot. And then I met you guys, and y'all were more like a family. Because we care about each other, and we actually, like, actively try to spend time together. And I guess that's kind of like a family.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lose you guys just because they're here now.
Oh, they couldn't replace me if they tried.
No. I'm gonna try and be nicer once we get home to Nofliasai. I just don't feel like it right now.
You're welcome to your feelings, absolutely. I know I came off harsh and you were already calling them mom and dad. So if I'm any sort of the cause for any of your anger, no, there's no jealousy from me. And I wish nothing but happiness.
Thank you. No, it's more that I thought about it. You know how I am. I have to think about it for a long time before I really get it.
Listen, I wasn't doing a lot of thinking, and then I put on this thing, and holy shit.
She looks at it with envy because she tried to get herself one, and we didn't get one. But like, no, I just needed to think about it, and then I started thinking, while everybody was asleep and I was kind of half asleep, I started thinking about how I was alone for so long and how scary it was being in the tower with him and all the other animals and being used in experiments all the time, and then him always like showing other wizards the stuff that he did to us and all that stuff, and it kind of just made me mad that nobody ever tried to rescue me from that until some random strangers rescued me. Because I know that, like, if I got kidnapped now and turned back into a fox, that you guys would come and rescue me. Y'all do everything you could to come and rescue me.
As somebody who is caged, used, I understand. I just murdered a king who let it happen. I understand. I don't suggest you murder your parents because they let it happen.
No.
But they loved you. They're not like us. They don't have that in them to go solve problems like we do.
And I know not everybody's as strong as we are, because we've all been working to get stronger so that we can keep everybody in Novlia safe. But not everybody's like that, I get that. It's just... Even Corra's husband, I think, even though he's not really, you know, a fighty type person, he would still try very hard to find Myrrh if something happened.
He would die so quickly, though. He's so pathetically weak.
Listen, I gotta be the strong and the smart one in my relationship.
He's just a puddle of a human.
He was rather noodle shaped.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't anything that you guys said. It was just me more thinking about it a little bit longer and realizing that even though I am happy with our family that we have and happy that I found them now, I'm still a little mad.
We're all here for you.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all.
Okay. Bob's gonna resist the urge to hug the Hugbear.
Fucking dare.
Wisdom saving. No, I'm kidding.
like she's even gonna like, and then she's gonna go hug myself. Okay.
All right. And so you guys start your final day, your final full day of traveling.
Oh, thank God. Why it's taking so long? I'm fast as fuck.
And you guys travel throughout the day as nothing eventful happens that day. No fighting. No creatures seem to come out and try to attack you all.
Hey.
And so you make it through. Again, night comes around. Pull over to the side. Tiny hut, presuming tiny hut.
Yep.
And you go through your last long rest. And wake up the next day. And
Sorry, we don't say it enough, but I do appreciate these, by the way.
Tiny hut?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sleep throughout the night, but, you know, I prefer doing it under these, I've realized. Because I don't trust you all to keep me safe while I'm sleeping.
What is that supposed to mean? We're just gonna end up killing you in the night?
No, in that something's going to sneak up on us and murder us in the middle of the night.
We haven't died yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate your huts.
Plus, it's a lot warmer when we're in a cold area.
Just showing appreciation. I realize I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I just want you all to know I appreciate you. Corra?
Are you okay, Hugbear?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
god.
fine. Corra, you do really good murdering. You know, I've been watching you the last couple of weeks.
Can Takari do a medicine check to see if Hugbear is okay?
Sure, go ahead, do a medicine check.
I've made Hugbear a soft boy.
Hugbear has brains now, guys. He just jumped up 8 intelligence points.
Like, Takari is not concerned about Hugbear.
I just went from like a high school dropout to teaching university at Harvard.
A substitute teacher.
At the very least, substitute teacher.
Very least, yes.
My computer is being slow.
That's fucking great.
But I can just tell you this. Hugbear doesn't look like you look around and you probably check, maybe he got hit in the head so hard, and you don't feel any unusual lumps or bumps on his head. But you start to feel a little bit of power come from that headband that he just got from...
Takari, you probably shouldn't touch Hugbear's head.
Why?
I still bite.
Fair enough.
Roll for it. No.
I mean, so did my brothers.
Just because I'm smart doesn't mean I'm domesticated.
But,
My brothers and I didn't get along very well. Let's just say that.
You got feels going on tonight, yo. Feels.
Honora, feels like you
Oh,
haven't
God.
really been around the last couple of days, but let me tell you, when it comes to battle, you're doing amazing. It's like you're a whole other person, just throwing out mad damage. And then you actually like use your bonus action to heal people. It's wild. I'm really impressed how you've stepped it up. But that's it.
she just gives you a sarcastic thumbs up. Thanks.
She's gonna murder you when she rewatches this.
And so after having that weird sentimental moment, you guys pack up your things and start to...
Did it finally do? Nope, it's not.
You finally start heading towards Frox Brary. Oh, shit. Now it rolled. Yeah, take what I just said earlier.
Okay, that was the very delayed.
That's alright.
CrazyBlueKat, that was 30 minutes ago. No. And so you guys make your final stretch into Frox Brary to see whatever the fuck is going on. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.